It's Jeremy Doku season, people. Yes, welcome in, man. How is everyone doing? It's Manchester City versus Fulham, as I'm really dark there for some reason. Hopefully you guys are all well. We've got the team news, and Jeremy Doku gets his first start for Manchester City. Absolutely brilliant news. Guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel as well if you're new today. We've got in the building Marco Polo, Keegan, Sorty U, Knightley, Citizens for Life, 007 Horton, Iviwi, Simon Clark, Juice Maker, Ron Wolf, Blackula's in the building, Codename Zero's here as well, Adam Noonan, Vito, and a lot of other people. I will give some more shout outs in just a moment's time. But the team news is out, and the news that we've all been waiting for, who's going to start? Jeremy Doku, guys, gets his first start of the season for Manchester City. Jack Grealish, I actually found this out quite early, but I didn't know if it was going to be true or not. Jack Grealish injured, unfortunately. Ederson starts in goal. Kyle Walker captains the side again. Hopefully no repeat of his mistake against Sheffield United. Ruben Diaz and Akanji play at the back with Nathan Ake. So Gvardiol dropped to the bench today. Rodri plays in the middle with Kovacic and Foden. Doku, Alvarez, and Haaland. I actually think it'll probably be Phil Foden right wing. I would imagine, to be honest with you. I'd be very, very surprised if Phil Foden does play in the middle and Alvarez right wing. Oh, it's a possibility, but I personally don't see it today. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up Zeno. Big up Lexicon. Entwined Rob. MCFR TV, Naomi not really here, P. Elder, when will Carty drop? Our Queen, Kenny's here as well, Okayness, good to see everyone, man. I'm looking forward to this. The opportunity to put 5 points gap difference between ourselves and Arsenal is absolutely incredible at this stage. Now, I know, of course, they'll have a game in hand. They don't play tomorrow, but they do play Man United. There is a chance that United could get a draw or even win the game, which would mean a 5 or 4 point potential lead over Arsenal after 4 games. I genuinely think that's incredible. What a start for City that would be. Guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream. I'm going to get the tactical pad up in just a second, and we can have a look at some of the sort of main battles, key battles today. But make sure you hit that like button and see if we can get our likes past 100. We've currently got 250 people in the building, an hour to go until kickoff. Let's see if we can get 100 likes. Did I like our Champions League draw, says Adam. Yeah, I thought our Champions League draw was very, very good. Not the best if you want big matches, you know what I mean? If you're one of these fans who loves to see City playing the Real Madrids, the Barcelonas of this world, and of course, you're probably a bit disappointed, but I mean, we should breeze into the next round of the Champions League, which is actually kind of what we need. Obviously, no cover for our attacking midfielder, no Kevin De Bruyne. So, you know, great, really. You know what I mean? We should be qualified after match day 4, you know what I mean? And hopefully then the final 2 games, maybe we'll see some Oscar Bob. Maybe we might see Alvarez start as an actual striker, see some academy players coming in or some fringe players, maybe even see Sergio Gomez on the wing. That'd be pretty good, wouldn't it? So yeah, of course, I'm absolutely buzzing with the Champions League draw. How can you not be? It's a great draw for us. Right, let me see if I can bring this tactical pad up then, and we can do some key battles in the game. I've still not put the Fulham thing in. I was freaking trying to sort the window out. Sorted it out now, but it was a bit of a mess, so that's why I didn't manage to get it in. Okay, so let's get the team news up again because I have forgot it already. Okay, here we go. So Ederson starts in goal for City today, obviously, as always. Kyle Walker captains the side. Where is he? There he is at the bottom there. Akanji. So yeah, the obviously we did the preview yesterday, didn't we? And I don't think I actually put Akanji in the side, but the rumours were going round yesterday that Akanji is going to play this game, and he has actually obviously played, and he's going to be stepping into the midfield. Ruben Diaz is going to be playing, I assume, on the left-hand side of him, and he'll be the one that sort of stays in the centre as Akanji pushes forward, but we'll go through more of that in a minute. Nathan Ake, he comes back into the side. It's you know, we mentioned yesterday, didn't we, in the preview that, listen, whoever misses out, whether it be Gvardiol, Ake, Diaz, Akanji, Walker, Stones, Lewis, whoever misses out, it's no one deserves not to play. Everyone deserves to play. So it is a little bit of a shame for the guys that have missed out. It's Rodri, obviously, in the middle, which is no real surprise to everyone, to be honest with you. Kovacic plays next to Rodri, or probably slightly further in front of Rodri. I'm going to put Alvarez here because I think Alvarez is going to play in the middle. I think Phil Foden is going to be playing off of the right-hand side. Doku, I think, will play off the left, although there is a lot of variation to this. And, of course, the main man, Erling Haaland, as the striker. So I think that is how we're going to line up. I think that's how we're going to line up. However, there is obviously a lot of variation, you know. Alvarez could be right wing. Foden could be in the middle. You could be Alvarez on the. You could have the wingers swapped. Foden's played on the left plenty of times, and obviously Doku has played most of his games at Rennes off of the right hand side as well. But I think I don't know what it's going to be. It'll be interesting to see whether Doku starts on the right or the left. A lot of people in the chat saying Doku's going to start off the right. I mean, yeah, probably. The only reason I would start Doku on the left is, for me, Foden's miles better when he's on the right than the left. So I would start Foden on the right. But it is what it is. I'm not really that fussed about it. It's going to be an interesting one to see. Really like it. What you're going to see, obviously, is you're going to see wingers push up. Haaland up top there. Alvarez sort of pushing forward with Rodri somewhere around here. Kovacic will probably be around there. And then, of course, Akanji will probably step into midfield, and you'll sort of have a back three, something like that. Probably a little bit tighter. And then, obviously, that's our box in midfield. Standard sort of situation. I would imagine that's how we'll do it. Let's whack the ball on there. Boom. And then, obviously, these guys just dominate the ball for the full 90 minutes. Okay, we need to have a look at the Fulham squad. I do normally try and get the team built in before I go live, but because I was sorting out the window, because the window was fucked, I didn't manage to get it on. So let's bring up the team. So they got Leno in goal, number 17. They got Tete, who for me is a very, very average player. He gave the penalty away, of course, against Arsenal last weekend. Very, very dumb decision. I don't really rate him. Tim Ream, he's been playing a long time, and of course, our American, I think he's American, so our American viewers will know all about him, as will they know indeed about Anthony Robinson. We're linked with him. We've been linked with him quite a lot. Reed in the midfield, and he is number 6, which is easy for me. Kearney, who as well will play in the midfield there. He's number 10. They've got Wilson. So they have gone Wilson. Interesting, because yesterday in the preview, we was speaking about whether they go for Wilson or whether they go for Traore. Traore's not even on the bench, I don't think, is he? No, Traore's not even on the bench. So what's happened can anyone tell me what's happened to Traore? Andreas Pereira is on the pitch today. I actually thought he was really, really good against Arsenal. So yeah, that's an interesting one. See how he gets on. He scored a goal, of course, as well. Cordova Reed, who I think is more commonly known as Bobby Reed, but we'll put it in as Cordova Reed, and then Raul Jimenez as the main players there. So yeah, let's get these players on the pitch. So we've got Leno in goal for them. Tete obviously plays at right back. Very, very. Is he on the bench? Is he? Why can't I see him on the bench? Oh, Adama. Shit, I was looking for Traore. Okay, Tete there. So Diop, I think he'll play off of the right. Tim Ream on the left, and Robinson left back there. Obviously on Doku. I always find that like my placement ain't great. Wilson will play right wing with Reed. I think Reed will play. Let me move the City team back, actually. It may be easier for me if I do that. Rodri, Kovacic, and Alvarez. Okay, I think what it's going to be is, I think Reed and Kearney will play there. Bobby Reed will play off the left. Andreas Pereira will play probably in a slightly more advanced 3. And then, obviously, Raul, which I don't like the fact that I'm calling Raul, but Raul plays as the sort of striker. So I think that is how we're going to set up, to be honest with you. I think that's how Fulham are going to set up. What I would say is, whoever it is, whether it's Foden or Doku, I demand I demand that whoever plays on this left-hand side gets at Tete. Because I've seen a lot of this guy. I'm not sure why I've seen a lot. Maybe it's just because I watched a lot of Fulham. But I think he's a very, very rash defender. I think he makes challenges which he probably shouldn't make. He gave the penalty away against Arsenal. He's a walking yellow card. I want whoever's on this left-hand side, whether it be Foden, whether it be Doku, get at this guy. Get at him. Because I'm pretty sure you can roast him. Robinson, okay, interesting. I've seen a few games of him now where sometimes he's all right, sometimes he's is not very good. Of course, give a penalty away against City last year where we won in the 90th minute with an Erling Haaland penalty kick. Pretty unlucky that day he was. But sometimes can be caught lacking, but sometimes can have a good game. It's probably going to be Doku on this right-hand side. I probably agree with you guys. I would like to see Doku going at Robinson again, taking on players. I've said this quite a lot about Jeremy Doku, guys. He is a player that probably will stress out a lot of fans because he gets at players. He reminds me a lot of Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling used to have his critics. He used to take on players all the time, but he doesn't always get it successful. But he's a player, Doku, that I think people are going to find really, really exciting. And in games like this, where you need someone to break something down, he could be that man. Okay, let's have a look at sort of the midfield battle. So if I put Raul over here just for 1 second, and let's try and get this box midfield sort of sorted out, so we can sort of have a look. Rodri, I imagine, will be there, and that's our sort of box. Pereira will be sort of running in between Rodri and Reed, and Kearney will be trying to leave, trying to get on Kovacic and Alvarez. Now, what does that mean? Well, what that means is that depending on what Raul Jimenez does today, we have an extra man free. It's a 4-on-3. That box midfield can own it. Now, we've seen a lot John Stones play in this position and do really, really well, get himself on the ball, popping balls off, and in fact, sometimes getting himself into this position, getting really, really sort of advanced and almost just walks into that position without anyone even noticing because, Reed's probably busy marking Kovacic. The two defenders don't want to go anywhere because they're marking the big man Erling Haaland, Kenny on Alvarez, etc., etc. So we can potentially get a free man in midfield here if Akanji does press on forward. Now, of course, if Jimenez does drop back, then, you don't really have that extra man advantage. But then what you are getting from a Fulham point of view, where's your out ball? Because if you've got two players like this, you've got Andreas blocking Rodri, Raul Jimenez blocking Akanji, well, then you can't put any pressure on the back three. So our back three can get on the ball. You can't have any pressure because, of course, you want to stop the balls into the midfield because you want to press Rodri, you want to press Akanji when the ball comes in. So it means that likes of Diaz, Ake and Walker are going to get a lot of the ball. Now, to be fair, the Fulham coach, Marco Silva, might look at that and go, well, I haven't really got a problem with that, to be honest with you, because, I'm looking at Diaz, Walker, Ake. Are these the best ball-playing centre-backs in the world? Probably not. But it just leaves Fulham lacking any sort of press or sort of intent in the game. You're just sort of sitting back, waiting for it. So it's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be really interesting to see how Marco Silva sets up. He's played 11 times against Pep Guardiola and failed to get a single win. 11 wins out of 11 for Pep Guardiola against Marco Silva. But I do like Marco Silva. I think he's a good coach. I've said this many times. Plays football in the right way, or certainly tries to play football in the right way. But defensively, his teams can be lacking at times. He's very much an attack-focused manager, but he is still a very good manager anyway. Guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream if you've not done so already. Almost 400 people in the building right now. Let's get those likes past 150. We need, 40 people to hit that thumbs up button. And, we can get to 150 likes. Let's see what you guys are saying. Get your comments in about the starting 11. How excited are you to see Jeremy Doku start today? And how excited are you to see a Phil Foden, Jeremy Doku wing combination? Get your comments in and I'll whack some of them on screen. Gianni says probably Foden will invert and Riker and Walker right wing. Well, we did actually get a super chat yesterday. I think it was off Mukesh. Mukesh, if you're in the building, let us know if it was you. I'm pretty sure it was you. And yeah, you could potentially see that. Now, if we did see something like this, because of course, Jeremy Doku playing on the left, it is something that he has done a fair few times. It's not something that's completely out of the blue to him. I mean, if you look at his all-time numbers, he's played 68 times as a right winger and 24 times as a left winger. So it's about 75%, 25% in favour of the right wing. Now, if Doku does occupy the left, which he could do, then yeah, you could potentially see Phil Foden, obviously in a more advanced sort of position, Phil Foden invert into this sort of position and Kyle Walker really get forward. I mean, it's been a while, but we have seen already this year, Kyle Walker's getting further forward a lot more than he normally does. I mean, in previous years, we've seen Kyle Walker basically play as sort of a third centre-back. He doesn't really get forward. He just holds the line and we use his recovery pace when we get ourselves into trouble. But that is certainly something that we could potentially see. I don't know where Doku's going to start. Obviously, he's been brought in. I guess people say he's been brought in as the Mahrez replacement, but he can play left wing, and he is a completely different player to Mahrez. So do not be surprised if we see Jeremy Doku on that left-hand side. And remember, if you do play Doku on the right, you're then getting Foden in, for me, possibly his worst position. Because for me, in my opinion, his best position is midfield. His second best position is right wing. And then his third best position is probably up here. And obviously, he has played false nine, but I'm not going to really count that too much. So if you want the best Phil, if he's not playing in the middle, because Alvarez is probably going to occupy that space, you kind of want to see Phil Foden on the right-hand side. So listen, it's an interesting one. And obviously, Pep Guardiola and Lilo, I'm sure, have had loads of conversations, loads of discussions about who plays where. But what I'd also say is these players are very fluid. You know, Doku can occupy the left, Phil Foden on the right, Alvarez in the middle. If after 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it ain't working, Lilo could swap it. He could put Alvarez on the right, Phil Foden back in the middle. He could swap Doku and Foden around. So we do have players that can play in multiple positions, and obviously that is a benefit to us as a club, and obviously the manager, because they're able to change it. I'm going to change the match time colour just because I've seen it, and I don't think you guys will be able to see it. I was thinking black, but then I don't think you'll be able to see black. So any suggestions in the chat about what colour you want me to change the match time to? I can't go black really because I don't think you'll see it. You know, let me see. What about blue? Like a bright blue? Does that work? Does this work, guys? I don't know. You tell me. Where is it? There we go. Is that okay? Can you see that clearly? I mean, I could go red, but we're not a red team, innit? You know what I mean? I don't know. Let me see if you can see that one. Let me see if you can see that one. I was going to go black, Cole, but I don't think you'll see it because on up here, it's very dark, you know. It's very dark, so I don't think you'll be able to see it. That looks okay to me. You can't see it. A lighter blue. I mean, it can go lighter, but I just don't know if you're going to be able to see it, to be honest with you. Let me see. What about that one? Nah, that's not the one, innit? That's not the one. I might just keep it as blue. I think that looks okay. That looks all right. I think you can see that. You need a border. Yeah, I know. I do need a border, to be honest with you. I need to get on that. Let me just leave it as that for now. Okay, buzzing. 40 minutes to go until kickoff. What are the other scores? I was watching the Sheffield United-Everton game. It's currently 2-2 with a few minutes to go, it looks like. I mean, that's not a great result for either side, to be honest with you. Not a great result for either side. Both of them kind of needed the win today, where that puts Everton in the... I think Everton could be in trouble. I don't know if anyone was watching it, but they've got that new striker, Beto. He looks a handful, to be fair, but is he going to be able to get Everton the goals? Because Everton just don't score enough goals, you know. Everton just don't score enough goals at all. And for Sheffield United, they are currently 16th. Again, they've only got a point, which is currently this one. They got beat off City. They got beat off Forest. They got beat off Palace. It's just not looking good, Brev. You know what I mean? You're losing at home to Sheffield. You're losing at home to Palace and Everton and drawing against Everton. You need to be winning them games. So I think it's looking pretty bleak for Sheffield United. I hope they do well, of course, because James McAtee's gone there now on loan, and we kind of want him to do well and thrive and get on the ball and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it ain't looking good, Brev. German Chicken Wing with a €2 donation says, "What's up, Bray? 4-0 City." Well, I've gone for a 4-1 because the reason why I've gone for a 4-1 is because in the last 3 or 4 appearances between Pep Guardiola and Marco Silva, they've scored every time. So I've gone for a 4-1 today. I think they might score, but I do think we're going to score a few goals today. You know, I watched the Arsenal Fulham game. Obviously, we've done a live watch along for it. I thought Arsenal were very average, but I didn't think Fulham were great, to be honest with you. I thought they were just an average team. And of course, Palhinha's not playing as well, who got them the equalizer against Arsenal. His move's obviously broken down, but he's not made it obviously back in time, so he's not there. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Keep your comments coming in, guys. Matheus Nunes. A lot of people want to talk about Matheus Nunes today, which I'm more than happy to do. Of course, sealed his deal to Manchester Obviously on a transfer deadline day, which was decent. And yeah, he is, I think, on the bench today. He's in the squad, which is good to see. Yeah, I think he's called. Yeah, there he is, Matheus Nunes, number 27. So I'll be interested to see. I think will he come on the bench? I don't know. He might come on the bench. He might come off the bench. To be fair, if we get a couple of goals up, Rodri, you don't want to be. It's our last game before the international break. You don't want to be playing him for no reason. So it'd be decent to see him come on. Let's see if we can get a little bit of Matheus Nunes today. But I think it's very, very good. I'm buzzing. The bench for City today, by the way. Calvin Phillips is still there. Stefan Ortega, Bernardo Silva rested. Sergio Gomez, Gvardiol, Nunes, Scott Carson, Oscar Bob, and Rico Lewis. I've got to say, that's probably been our strongest bench for a long, long time. Our bench has been pretty weak recently, but that's actually a strong bench. No, you're not going to get any complaining from me today about the about the bench, because that is pretty decent. That is pretty decent. Yeah, for Fulham, let's have a look at Fulham then. What are they saying? Let's put the team back on the screen. So yeah, Bernd Leno, who made a couple of good saves against Arsenal, and I think we all probably say he's a decent goalkeeper. Again, Tete, I mean, I don't want to just keep on going on about him because he'll probably end up scoring against us, but I just don't rate him. I think he's very aggressive. Diop and Tim Ream play. Obviously, Calvin Bassey not in the team today. He's on the bench. Obviously, he did he got sent off against Arsenal, but obviously the managers decided not to put him in. Robinson at left back, decent player. Reed, Kearney, and Pereira in the middle. I honestly genuinely think that Andreas Pereira today could be their key sort of man. I thought he was really, really good against Arsenal. He gets on the ball. He'll have a shot. And yeah, I think he's actually a pretty decent player. I quite like him. I think he's quite an exciting talent. Up front, Raul Jimenez. Yeah, not really a player that scores a lot of goals. But to be honest with you, they need him to. Obviously, they've lost Mitrovic, who scored a hat-trick last night, by the way, for Al Hilal against whoever they were playing. But yeah, Jimenez so far this season. Let's have a look at his numbers, see how he's been getting on. If Transfermarkt decides that it wants to work. No? Okay, so he's played 4 games so far, still not found the back of the net. And last year for Wolves, played 20 games, scored 3. He did only play in 1,100 minutes, to be fair, which is slightly more than Cole Palmer, so it's difficult to judge. But he's not really been prolific, let's just say that, since his injury, which is a shame, because he was going through some really, really good form, wasn't he? You know what I mean? When he was first at Wolves and he was slamming it in before he got his head injury, which was a real shame. Let's have a look at his record against Man City. I tell you what, it's not the worst record in the world. I tell you what, I wish I wouldn't have looked at the record, man. I wish I wouldn't. Oh, no. Yo, fucking hell, chat. What? Chill out, man. I'm just having a look at it. Why is everyone fucking going sick at the thing? All right, I'll move it. Relax, man. Jeez. Yeah. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not changing it again, man. You know what I mean? I'll change it I might change it for the next watch along. Yeah, fucking hell. Raul Jimenez's record, mate. It's a fucking madness. 8 games against City, 2 wins, 1 draw, 5 losses, right? So he's only lost 5 and got points in the other 3, but he scored 2 goals and got 3 assists. That's not too bad, you know. That isn't the worst thing in the world. That's pretty crazy. Fucking hell, that's not a bad record. And a red card. Oh, yeah, he did get a red card. When did he get sent off? I don't remember that. In 2021. Oh, wait. Was this when he got 2 yellow cards in like the space of a minute? Yes, I do remember it. He got 2 yellow cards in like the space of a minute. I do remember. Yeah, that is crazy. That is actually crazy. I forgot about that, man. That's a madness. Guys, just over 30 minutes to go until kickoff. Huge game. City can open the gap to Arsenal to 5 points before Arsenal play Man United tomorrow. There is going to be a live watch-along tomorrow. There's going to be a couple, actually. Let's have a look at the watch-along. So let's see what we should do, yeah? Liverpool versus Aston Villa at 2 o'clock. I think that could be a decent game, so I might watch that one. And then the Arsenal Man United one, definitely going to do a watch along for that. I am toying with the idea. I don't know why my shoulders are in. I am toying with the idea of doing a Rangers Celtic watch along because it's the Old Firm derby, right? I've not watched an Old Firm game for a while. And I'm just thinking to myself, I might do. I might watch it. But then it's 3 watch alongs. That is quite heavy. So I don't know. If I wake up at like 11:30 or 10 o'clock, yeah, and I'm like buzzing for it, then I might get on it. Big up to Chicken Wing with a $5. Says, when are we playing Young Boys away? I can't find the match date anyway. I'm planning to go to the game. I live 1 hour from Bern, says German Chicken Wing. Are the fixtures not done yet? Are the fixtures not? I'm pretty sure the fixtures are in. It says here that the Young Boys game away from home is 25th of October, it says, according to Google. So, yeah, that's apparently when it is. That's apparently when the game is. Yeah, the Young Boys away game. But, yeah, man, it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. Yes, Andrew says, yes, LB, just walking up to the ground. What's your prediction today? Doku season. Big up, Andrew. Enjoy the game when you're there, mate. Make sure you join me for the player ratings after the stream. Prediction, I'm going to go for a 4-1 Manchester City win. I think we'll score a couple of goals today, but Fulham do score goals under Marco Silva. Marco Silva's sides have scored in the last 4 games against Pep Guardiola's team. They scored 2 against Arsenal last weekend. So I think that we will concede a goal. But yeah, I'm going to go for a 4-1 win. I'm pretty confident we'll get the W today. I'm pretty confident. You know what I mean? With Doku, Foden and Haaland, I'm just so excited about that. I'm so excited, right? I know obviously I shouldn't really be that gassed because we won the treble last year, but like last year, as good as it was, like the attacking wingers, like sometimes were very slow. You know, Grealish, Mahrez, Bernardo, right? You got Foden, Doku. How exciting is that? How excited! I'm so excited about it. So I think that this could be a really good one, especially on Tete, mate. Especially on Tete. Honestly, man, if you're a gambler, yeah, gambler wearing that, but Tete booking anytime. I'm telling you, he's a walking booking, that man. What's the latest with Grealish? The latest with Grealish is that he's got a small thigh injury. And I don't think it's a major issue. But he's obviously going to be out of the international break, which for me, I'm happy about, to be honest with you. I'm buzzing that he's out of the international break. But yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? I don't think it's the worst game in the world or the worst time in the world for him to get injured. You know what I mean? It's it's a chiller. Tete ain't that bad, is he? And I don't think he's actually like a bad player. I just think that he's very, very aggressive in the tackle. Look at the foul he gave away for the penalty. That's so dumb. He's just too aggressive, and therefore he gets booked quite a bit. But yeah, Adam Norman got Tete to get a booking already. That's it, man. Easy money. The referee today, by the way, Michael Oliver, has refereed Manchester City a grand total of 50... How many times? He's 51 games he's refereed Manchester City. We've got 39 wins, 4 draws and 8 losses. He's given out 65 yellow cards and only 1 red card in that whole time, which was a double yellow. He's given 11 penalty kicks. So, yeah, let's see if he's ever refereed Manchester City versus Fulham before. That'd be interesting. I don't think he has. Nah, I don't think he has, man. I don't think he has. We have won our last 5 games with Michael Oliver as referee. It has big games as well. We won Chelsea 1-0, Arsenal 4-1, United 6-3. They were the last 3 Premier League games. We also beat West Ham 2-0 and Aston Villa 3-2. The last loss came against Liverpool in the FA Cup semi-final, which was the 3-2 one where our mate Zach Steffen decided to, not forget to kick a ball because he couldn't really kick a ball. And then Gabriel Jesus missed a couple of easy chances. So he usually gets big games. I mean, he's refereed the Manchester Derby 3 times. He refereed City versus Liverpool a couple times, City Chelsea, City Arsenal. So he normally gets the big games, but he'll be hoping for a bit of an easier one today. The referees are coming under increased scrutiny. Take a bow, Pickford. What's Pickford just done? Is anyone watching Pickford? What's just happened for Pickford? Everyone's tweeting about Pickford. What's going on? Wow, Pickford. Oi, Pickford. No way, Pickford. What's happening? Double save. What? Let me see if I can find it on the Reddit. I need to see this. Get me this. I'm gonna hopefully I'll be able to see. Yeah, here it is. Jordan Pickford, great save. What does he do? Let me check this save. Everyone's going mad on Twitter. Let me just check a replay. Let me check a replay on that. It looked like a good save, but I don't know if it was like world-class save. It was in the 99th minute of the game. Let's have a look at the first save. Okay, the first save is a decent save. The second save is not. It's straight at him. I don't know, man. I feel like am I being harsh there? Am I being harsh on the goalkeeper? I feel like people are gassing that up. I feel like people are gassing. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen the own goal. I was watching it. I literally was watching the Sheffield United game until like 10 minutes before I went live. So yeah, it was pretty mad, that one. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was pretty unfortunate for him, to be fair. Guys, where are we at? Make sure you drop a like on the stream. Let's have a look how many likes we've got. We've got 520 people in the building already. We're 14 likes away from 200 likes. Now, reminder, as always, straight after the live watch-along, we will be going over to the other stream and we'll be doing the player ratings straight away. And then today, after the player ratings, I'm going to be doing a live Twitter Spaces with my mate Darren, and UFC Footy will be on there as well. So don't worry if you go into the game. You'll have about 40 minutes before you can get home, and then you can tune into the Twitter Spaces, have a little bit of a say, and then we'll be inviting some of you guys to come on there and speak. So hopefully some of you guys will follow me over onto the Twitter and come on. It'll be great to speak to some of you guys on the live Twitter Spaces as well. I am planning on doing call-in shows, but I think I'm going to do them like the day after or the day after that or something. So I might do a call-in show on Monday if you wanted to come on the YouTube and show your face and that. But Twitter Spaces, yeah, if you fancy it later on, about 40 minutes after the game ends, after the player ratings, we'll be going over there and getting on that. The link is in the description if you've not already followed me on Twitter. Kipax Kid says, I'd love to, boss, but I can't use Twitter for shit. You're such a boomer, Kipax Kid. Come on, mate. You got to get with the times, mate. You got to get with the times. 25 minutes to go then, guys. Give me your score predictions in the chat. I've given you mine. I've gone for a 4-1 Manchester City win. Let's have a look at Manchester City versus Fulham. 11 versus 11 and see what the record is between the two sides. Okay. Manchester City are currently on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 match win streak against Fulham. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and a 20 match unbeaten run, which is kind of crazy. Let's have a look. Elias says 3-0, Lazuli 3-0, 2-0, 5-0. Big up Nacho. Real WD says 6-0. Is that the highest one we've had so far? It looks like it. A lot of clean sheets. A lot of clean sheets from you guys in the chat. There are a couple of people that are conceding goals. I've not actually gone for a clean sheet today. I've gone for a single goal for Fulham. But yeah, a lot of people in the chat saying clean sheet today. And I mean, if you look at the defense, I completely understand why you guys are saying that, because look, you've got Ake very, very strong. You got Ruben Diaz. Akanji's, strong when he's got players like that, and then obviously Walker, providing he doesn't do anything stupid, is obviously very strong. And you've got the Rodri and Kovacic protection. Raul Jimenez, who doesn't normally score a lot of goals. I think the wingers are quite important for Fulham today. I think they're quite important. They've got to get service. They've got to get you've got to get Wilson and Bobby Reid out wide, get the ball in, and try and get that ball in early round the defence for Raul Jimenez to come onto. They've really got to do that. The other option for them, of course, which is going to be 100% a sort of main talking point for them and a sort of sticking point, is Adama Traore off of the bench. Obviously, we all know about Adama Traore. Very, very fast, very, very strong. Had the chance to win it against Arsenal last weekend, 1-on-1 in the 90-odd minute. Didn't execute the shot properly. His record against Manchester City, he's played 11 times against City. He's won 2 drawn 3, and lost 6. So it's not a bad record. It's not a bad record. He scored 3 and assisted 1. So 4 G&A in 11 games, and 5 of the 11 he's not even lost. So he's not actually had the worst record in the world, Adama Traore there, and he's a great player to bring off the bench, as I'm pretty sure you all know. Exciting times, man. Exciting times. Imagine Palmer scoring on his Premier League debut. Are they playing today? I've not actually had a look at the other 3 p.m. kickoffs. He's not starting, is he? No, he's not. He's not starting. He's on the bench. Yeah, he's on the bench. Cole Palmer. He's on the bench for Chelsea. Yeah, interesting game, that Chelsea Forest. I think Forest have had an okay start to the season. I watched him a couple of times and they've looked okay. You know, that Awonye guy up top with Morgan Gibbs-White in behind is very good. I like Danilo and Mangala in the middle. They were very unlucky against Man United, of course, going 2-0 up, losing. But you go 2-0 up and then that early on against United or any team, and you're probably going to get beat, man. So it is what it is. Guys, 20 minutes to go until kickoff. Make sure you drop a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Reminder, straight after the game, we will be doing the player ratings. So get yourself in there. Stream will automatically redirect you. And then after the player ratings, we'll be going live on Twitter for a Twitter Spaces where you guys can come on and have your say, which I'm looking forward to. Oh, I'm absolutely caning the Pepsi Max at the moment. I can't even lie. Mitchell, big up Mitchell. YouTube member says, in my opinion, Doku would work better with Gvardiol rather than Ake. Thoughts, LB? I've not really thought about it that much, to be honest with you. So you want to see... Okay, so... I don't know. I'm actually not sure. I've not actually thought about it that much. I don't even know if I have an opinion on that, to be honest with you, Mitchell. Be interesting to know why you think that. Why do you think that? Is there any sort of reason that you think that? Because for me, I can't really think of a reason why either would be better than the other at the moment. I've not really thought about it, to be fair, but maybe give me your thoughts on why you think that might be the case. It'd be interesting to see. Another important game for Alvarez. He had a bit of a weird game against Sheffield United. He was stressing me out, as I'm sure you guys all knew. He was in the watch-along, but in the end, he actually had a decent game, didn't he? Let's be honest, Alvarez actually played all right against Sheffield United. You know, I mean, I think I probably give him a little bit too much stick because I was a little bit frustrated. But yeah, I'm loving it. LB, is your clock? Is your clock clocking properly, or is it still slow? It's a little bit slow. After about 20 minutes, I just need to reset it. But yeah, the good news is, boom, we now have the Sky Driller, mate. So for games that are broadcast live on UK TV, I won't be behind anymore, which is great news because it is annoying. I know it's annoying for you guys. It's annoying for me when you're annoying, but when I'm behind. But I've got it now. It got installed yesterday. Pretty funny because now today's not on TV and then we've got international break. But when the games are back on UK television, I'll be live, which is well better, and a massive, massive W. So yeah, I know a lot of people was asking about that. So yeah, I got it installed. Come yesterday. So I'm buzzing. But yeah, today it's not on UK TV, so we will be behind. Did the Everton game finish 2-2? Let's have a look. Yeah, not a great result that for either of them. So let's have a look at them two then. Let's have a look at the table. So you've got Everton in 18th. So they're in sort of the worst position because they've played the most games out of the bottom 3 and have the worst goal difference. And who did they play? So they drew against Sheffield United. They lost against Wolves at home. That ain't great. You got battered against Villa away and you lost at home to Fulham. Yeah, ain't great, bruv. And then Luton Town have played 3. They got beat off Brighton. That's no problem. Chelsea, no problem. West Ham, West Ham started well, but you would have liked to have took a point there yesterday. I did watch like the first 30 minutes, but then turned it off. I got a little bit bored. I watched that new Insidious. Has anyone watched the new Insidious? Actually didn't think it was particularly great, to be honest with you. Not like a horror movie, like Expert or whatever. But I have watched all the Insidious movies and I didn't think it was particularly great. Got a little bit scared at the beginning. Yeah, a little bit scared at the beginning, but as it went on, I don't actually think it was very scary, So, yeah, Insidious, Behind the Red Door or some shit like that. Yeah, I didn't think it was particularly a great film, man. So, Yeah, there we go. Doku is starting, says sub to Flying Pig. Yeah, absolutely. Simon says, I'm in France on the French channel. He's always 2 seconds behind. On the good side of things, I see 99% of City games live. That's decent. Oh, yeah, just the red door. Yeah, that's what it's called. Thomas Partey out for 3 months. What? No way. If that is true, then Arsenal are mudded. No way. Where you seen that? That's big, you know. That is bad news for Arsenal if that's true. And then he's got African Cup of Nations. But then someone's just tweeted, said he's fine. What you on about? No way. Surely that's not true. If he's out for 3 months, then I think they are the mud. Genuinely. That can't be true, man. They better be hoping that's not true. Yeah, that ain't great for them. That ain't great for them. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that game tomorrow. Arsenal versus United. I either want United to win or it to be a draw. I want a United win or a draw. That's what I want, man. Honestly. I'm going to be doing a live watch along again for that one. So make sure you join me tomorrow for the Arsenal game. But, yeah. What was your part that was scary and insidious yesterday? Like the creepy shit, man. He was sat in the car, yeah? And then boom. Like this like a person's behind the car just walking in like the rear view, in like the back window. And I was just like, that creeps me out, man. But everything else, I was kind of like, nah, mid. Yeah, no spoilers, no spoilers. I'm not giving you a spoiler. That's not a spoiler, innit? Like, I mean, someone in the window. But yeah, I just didn't think it was good, man, to be honest with you. I just didn't think it was good. AFCON apparently is this year. And so is the Asian Cup. So is the Asian Cup, apparently. And I think it's played at the same time. Because it was a watch. I was watching a YouTube video before. And they said, yeah, Arsenal are going to lose Tomiyasu and Thomas Partey to the African Cup of Nations and then the Asian Cup. I don't actually know when it is. I think it's in January or something, but I don't actually know. This was just what I heard it on a podcast, so if it ain't right, then, don't blame me in it. You know what I mean? But that's basically just what I heard. That's just what I heard. Does City have any AFCON players? Do we have any AFCON players? I think it was just Mahrez, wasn't it? I think it was just Mahrez. Nah, I don't think we do. Nah. No, we don't. Just Mahrez, and obviously he gone, innit? So now we don't have any AFCON players. You know what? It was bad, right? When we had Yaya Toure? That was a bad one. When he used to get off, mate, our team would just be like completely different, you know? They need to move that competition, really, you know what I mean? Because I think that clubs probably have to think about, when they sign the players, they probably have to think about that. I don't think that helps the players, man. But then when would you move it to? Because I imagine you couldn't move it to the summer because it'd probably be too hot, innit? So, yeah. Crazy, man. Crazy. What are we at now? 14 minutes until kickoff. LB, do you think Núñez will make an appearance today? I don't know. I don't know, you know. I think if we get like 2 or 3 goals up, yeah. I think if it's close, say it's like 1-0 or 2-1, I don't know if he risks him. I don't know if he risks him if it's like close. Do you know what I mean? Because say he comes on and he makes a mistake and then he's going to the international break and everyone just remembers that. Nah, I don't think he does. I think if we're like 2 or 3-0 up and we got like 10 minutes left, I think he might risk it. He just throw him on there. But if it's close, I don't see it, man. I don't see it, to be honest with you. Nah. Not for me. Let's have a look at some of the other games that are being played today then, guys. We got Brentford versus Bournemouth. How have them 2 teams started? Prem table. So Brentford are 9th. They've won 1, drawn 2, so unbeaten. Okay, nice. They're 9th. A win for them today would be decent. And Bournemouth, 1 draw, 2 losses in 3. Who've they played? Tottenham fares. Liverpool fares, West Ham fares. So they've probably done what they expected to do. Lose against Liverpool and Tottenham, draw against West Ham. That's probably how they expected to go. Okay, so interesting game. Both teams could do with the win, especially Bournemouth. Burnley versus Tottenham. Now, I seen this yesterday. I'm a bit gutted I can't watch this because I think it could be a really, really good game. And Burnley need the points. Burnley don't want to be getting beat, really. They're at home. They've lost the first 2 games. I know, obviously, you know what I mean? They played, who did play? Played Aston Villa and City, you know, 2 games which probably they would have expected to lose. But even though, again, it's Tottenham, you know, you've got Forest next after Tottenham, right, which you want to win. But then you've got United, Newcastle, Chelsea. You're probably going to lose all 3 of them. You know what I mean? So if you can take something today, that's good. You go away for the international break, come back. You want to go and beat Forest, and then you're going to take a few more L's. But it looks like it's going to be a really, really tricky season, or a tricky start for Burnley. But I wanted to watch that. Which is a shame. Chelsea, Nottingham Forest. I actually think that this could be a good one for Forest. I think Forest have started all right. I've watched them a couple of times. I think they look like a decent side. And then Brighton, Newcastle later on. I was going to do a watch-along for that, but I'm doing a Twitter Spaces now, and I'm doing the watch-alongs tomorrow, so I'm going to swerve that, but I'm going to have it on. I'm going to watch it anyway. Let's have a look what you guys saying. Do you think Pep will get rid of Grealish gradually? Nah, I don't think so. I think Pep loves Grealish. I honestly think Pep loves Grealish, to be honest with you. LB Walker is an injury risk, playing a full match, then playing for England in the international break. If we get a good lead, Walker off, Rico Lewis on, says Ricardo. Yeah, I mean, this is probably true because, interestingly, on the England squad list, they put Trent in the midfield. So it probably is going to be Kyle Walker. So, yeah, you are right. You know, he's getting on now. What is he, 32, 33? So you do have to think about managing his minutes. You know, you can't just be hammering him out the whole time. LB, do you think Cancelo would cook in that advanced Walker position? Yeah, probably would. Probably would. But he'd also cost us goals, big goals in big games because he's defensively poor and he's got an attitude problem. So it is what it is, you know what I mean? Cameron said, I think 4-4-2, Rodri and Cover bossing the midfield, Foden coming inside when Walker pushes up, Alvarez close to Haaland like the second striker. Yeah, as someone else said that before, Cameron. I've closed the tactical pad now because the game's about to start. But yeah, someone else said that before. And Mukesh said it yesterday on a super chat. Said, yeah, you could see Walker bomb forward. So there is a chance that could happen. But yeah, man, 10 minutes to go. I'm looking forward to this. Come on, City, man. If we get a win today, 4 wins in a row, then we are cooking, man. Then we are absolutely cooking. I can't believe it. What a start that is to the season. And you know what as well? We should be winning more games. When we come back from the international break, we got West Ham away, which actually looks like it could be a difficult game. Now, at the start of the season, you probably looked at it and gone, oh, yeah, easy win. But they've started really well, but you should still be beating them. Then Forest, that should be a win. And then Wolves, and that should be a win. That's 7 wins in a row. That's 21 points off of 7 games. Then you start your ridiculous run. Now, there is a Champions League game thrown in there. Red Star Belgrade at home, Newcastle away in the Carabao Cup, but we should be chilling, man. You know what I mean? If we can get them first 7 wins, unless we absolutely fall off in October, because we do have a hard run. Arsenal, Brighton, Young Boys, United, Bournemouth, Young Boys, Chelsea, Liverpool, Leipzig, Tottenham, Villa. Like October and November are disgusting. But as long as we don't actually just fall off, then we should be fine. Thoughts on Ansu Fati to Brighton? Good signing. Good signing, I think. I think it's a great signing for Brighton. Loan deal. Good player. I think it's a great signing all round. Barcelona needed. I said this before on yesterday or the day before. He's obviously his career's stalled because of his injuries. And Barcelona now need to kickstart his career, right? You know, like your car, the battery's not working, right? So you have to push the car and jumpstart it, yeah? They kind of need to do that with Ansu Fati. They need to push him and get him going. But they can't do that. They can't do that at Barca because they need to go win the league. They got players in front of him. They need to win they need to go find the Champions League. And he needs minutes. He needs to play. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they've sent him to Brighton, who will play him a lot. And I'm sure that, you know what I'm interested in is, do you reckon Brighton paid a loan fee? Because it's probably actually in Barcelona's interest for them to take him, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? Like normally, like if I want to sign your player on loan, it's because I need that player. Maybe my team's weak. Maybe maybe my team's weak. Maybe I've got an injury, a short-term injury that I need cover. Something like that. Yeah. But in this occasion, while Brighton probably still wanted the player, like it's probably actually in Barcelona's interest that he goes there and plays. Because if he plays a lot this year, Barcelona are going to be laughing because he'll go back to Barcelona and he'll probably be worth 70 million again. Interesting. More rumours flooding the internet at the moment about Thomas Partey. Rumours going round that Thomas Partey has suffered an injury that's going to keep him out for 3 months now. We don't know if it's true. It's unconfirmed reports at the moment. But if that is true, then that's pretty mad. I'm going to add a few. There we go. Boom. LB, have you noticed from his last season, Pepper's played Alvarez and Haaland in some games? Is he creating a Kane-Son type combination? Well, it obviously makes it easier due to the fact that Kevin De Bruyne's out. I don't know if he's trying to create a Son-Kane contribution. I just think that you have to play Alvarez more than you did last year. You have to, otherwise he will leave this summer. He just will. I'm sorry, right? I'm sorry if that upsets people and you're like, no, he won't, LB. You know what I mean? He loves City or whatever. No. He's won the World Cup. He's one of the hottest strikers, young strikers in world football. He's played Premier League. He's won the Premier League. He's won the Champions League. And last year, he played a grand total of 2,500 minutes, most of them minutes coming off the bench in the Premier League, right? How many games did he start in the Premier League last year? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He started 13 games out of 38. If he doesn't start more, he will leave. Facts. So if we want to keep him, then we have to play him. And you're going to have to play him out of position because at the moment, we don't have the personnel. This is why I was really sort of like, at the start of the transfer window, I was really thinking to myself, yeah, we're going to get some wing backs. You know what I mean? We're going to get wing backs who bomb down the wing. Now, if you remember Pep's second season when we had Gabriel Jesus and Aguero, right? I always remember Bournemouth away, right? And Ben Mendy and probably Kyle Walker bombing down the wings, putting cross after cross in. And we just had about 5 players in the penalty area and it was class. And I did think to myself, I wonder if we're going to go for some wing backs this year and go back to that style. But it doesn't seem to be the case. I think Pep likes this extra midfielder more than the width and the extra man in the box. Because at the moment, we've got the extra man in midfield. But if you want to go to that system that we played then, you'd lose that extra man in midfield, but you gain the extra man in the penalty area. And with this system, I guess you kind of do still get that extra man in the penalty area if Alvarez pushes in. But you just don't have the flying fullbacks. And you have inverted wingers, which doesn't really... you don't get the quick balls into the penalty area because they're always looking to cut inside. Right, we're about to kick off. I need to find the... I need to find the radio station for this game. Right, 1 minute. Let me try and find it. Come on, City! Come on, City! Come on, guys, sing it with me, innit? No, don't. We're not melts. Right, let me have a look. Get this on. How serious is Grealish's injury? I don't think it's serious. I think he'll be fine after the international break. To be honest with you, bro. But I'm not a medical, so I don't know. Right, here we go. All right, come on. Help me out, guys, innit? You know what I mean? What radio is this on, guys? Imagine I got done for that, yeah. You was online bragging about it. You was mocking the system. Now. Is this it? Boom, we're on. Come on, man. Let's go. I don't know why you know what, guys? I can't even lie. I swear down, yeah, this is not actually fake. I am so buzzing for the season this year. I don't know, right? Do you know winning the treble? The treble has made me greedy. I want to win it again, man. I want to win it again. I want to win it in style. It's made me like angry a little bit inside. You know, I don't know why. Does anyone else feel like this? I want to win the treble again, and I want to win the league by a country mile. I want us to go unbeaten. I want us to smoke this league, and I don't know why. Winning breeds more winning. You know, that's what they say. I think that's what they say. But yeah, you know what it is? I'm just so... Come on, man. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone. Why is Bassey on the bench? Because they played a Carabao Cup game in the midweek, so that was the suspension one. The question for me is, why is he not being brought back in? I thought he would have been brought back in, to be honest with you. I'm not 100% sure why he's not been brought back in. Guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream if you've not done so already. We've got 288 likes, nearly 500 people in the building. We need 12 people for 300 likes. Hit that thumbs up button. That's fucking gar, mate. Brand Holt says, have you seen the latest T4 IRL video about how they think City will be playing this season? It's worth a watch. Yo, Brand, was it you who messaged me on Instagram asking me to do a reaction video? I did see that. I just not responded. If it wasn't you, someone else has actually DM'd me on Instagram this morning and said, LB, do a reaction video to this. So yeah, I might do it because it's international break as well. So obviously not too much City content to speak about. So yeah, I might get on that, bro. But yeah, here we go. Doku, man! Jeremy Doku! Jeremy Doku gonna cook you! Jeremy Doku gonna cook you! Anyone would think this is like a full-fat sugar Coke, you know what I mean? Like, it's not though. It's Pepsi Max, man. Just an aspartame, innit? You know what I mean? Just aspartame. No sugar. No sugar season. I got like energy running through my veins, and I don't know why. I don't know why, man. Why is the energy? Why I'm so hyped? I'll bring in the water instead, you know what I mean? Try and calm me down. Jeremy Doku gonna cook you. Jeremy Doku gonna cook you. Man's about to bounce off the walls. I don't know. I don't know what's happening to me. I don't know what's going on. Oh, here we go, man. Here we go. This is the moment. Come on, City, man. Do not drop points here. It stinks a little bit of Brentford last year, but nah, why you say that, man? Positive energy. Positive energy. Right, here we go. We're about to start. I'm about 1 minute behind because I'm listening on the radio. Here we go. Come on. Let's go. Set. Right, come on, man. Need to get into them early doors. They're a good side, you know, Fulham. They are a good side. I ain't messing around today. I ain't messing around. They're a decent side. Obviously missing Joao Palhinha, whose move spectacularly collapsed at Bayern Munich yesterday. Apparently, he'd had photos. He'd done an interview. He'd done everything. And then because Fulham couldn't get a replacement, they cancelled the deal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable scenes. Doku is on the right-hand side, people. Phil Foden is on the left. To the left, to the left. Everton, you own in the back, to the left. I don't know. So sorry. I know I'm probably annoying a lot of people here, but I genuinely don't know what's going on, man. I don't know why I'm so hype. I don't know why I'm so hyper. Come on. Guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream, man. Hit the like button, innit? We've got 430 people in the stream. 300 likes. Let's go. Right. Dial ourselves in now because this is serious. I cannot believe we can go 5 points clear of Arsenal already. I know they've got a game in hand, but that's pressure already. They're playing United tomorrow thinking, you know what? We have to win this game. We can't be 5 points behind or even 4 points behind. Oh, nice little play that from Jeremy Doku. Wins the free kick. Lovely spinning behind the defender. The ball from Jeremy Doku to Haaland there was actually pretty good with the outside of his foot. I don't know if he meant to do that, but it was nice. It was nice. Remember, guys, as well, player ratings coming up straight after the stream. No longer doing the day after. Stream will automatically redirect you to the player rating, so we can get on that. And then after that, the content doesn't stop. I'll be going over to Twitter and doing a live Twitter Spaces. If you want to come on, have your say, speak to me and Daz, 0161 Darren, then feel free to come on. My Twitter link's in the description. To the left, everything you own in the box to the left. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I'm probably really annoying a lot of people, but I don't know what's happened. Maybe it's the heat. It's quite hot in here. It's like sauna vibes, you know. I'm going a bit delirious. First bit of defending for City to do there. Ball's put into the box. Akanji just kicks it out for a throw-in. No problems with that. No point in... Hey, I tell you what. Who was it before? Was it Cal? Hey, Cal. Was it Cal in the chat before, guys, who said City going to play a 4-4-2? Because I think he might be spot on. Cal, do you know something? Where is Cal? Come outside, man. What do you know? We are basically playing a 4-4-2. Alvarez is playing so far up. Foden's got it here. Oh, referee, man. Come on, ref. How is that not a free kick, mate? Phil Foden going down. Foden not happy. Referee says play on. Rodri going to get injured for Spain, I reckon. No, don't say that. Don't say that. So, yeah, we've got the ball at the back. So, Akanji is stepping into the midfield. Ake on the left. Diaz in the middle. Walker on the right. No real surprises there. That's nice. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Moving the ball around, chill. Moving the ball around, chill. Who's the ref? The ref is Michael Oliver. 1-0 Burnley. Fucking hell. Wish I was watching. No, I don't wish I was watching it now, but I really wanted to watch that game. You know what? I might have to watch that game back on a replay because I really wanted to win. I wanted to watch that. Bro said, come outside. I know. I don't know why, man. Yeah, I think that's right, Dom. I think you're right. We go into a 4-4-2 when we've not got the ball. Yeah, facts. Factual information, man. Yeah, because now we've not got the ball and we're in a 4-4-2. Poor ball from Diop and City have it again. What's the crack with Tosin? Is he on the bench today? I don't remember seeing his name. Let me have a look. Did he get a move? Why is he not on the bench? Chat, help me out. What's going on with Tosin? Is he injured? Did he get a late move? I'm sure he was in the team for the Tottenham game midweek. He left. I didn't see that. Haaland. Nice play. Referee, man. Come on. Monaco deal brought down. Wait, so what? Is he still at Fulham then? Is he still at Fulham? Yes, DC. What you saying, bro? Weird. I don't know. Where is he at? He was... Oh, a bit risky for Akanji, but it comes off. Kovacic in an advanced position off the left-hand side. He's got Phil Foden on the wing. Gives it Phil Foden inside the penalty area. Goes round the defender. Poor ball. But Doku is going to keep that in. Jeremy Doku now. First time he's got the ball in an advanced position. Oh! Oh! Mate, the skill there was unreal. Oh, my God. The first bit of skill from Jeremy Doku. And he takes it round the player. Lovely bit of play there from Jeremy, mate. That was sick. Told you, mate, this guy's going to get people excited. He's going to get people excited. Short corner FC. Jeremy Doku again. Tries to force the crossing. Oh, mate, I got so gassed there. No, you know why I got so excited, right? Because how long has it been? How long has it been since we've had a winger that wants to actually just take a player on with pace? Seriously? Since Sane and Sterling left, we've not had a player who's done that. He's got the ball again here. And this time he just resets. Oh, poor ball from Akanji. I don't know why he's blaming Jeremy Doku there. He had absolutely nothing to do with that. And Fulham can counter-attack here. It's decent defensive press, though, from Rodri and Kovacic. But, yeah, poor ball from Akanji there. Jeremy Cuckoo. Oh, God. I need to stop drinking these drinks, man. I'm having a curry for tea, guys. For anyone that cares. I'm thinking mixed starter. And then I can't decide, right, between a Balti Exotica, which is a combination of chicken, lamb, and king prawns cooked in a medium spiced Balti sauce, authentically prepared with fresh herbs and spices, or a chana gost, which is lamb and chickpeas cooked in a hot buna sauce, garnished with tomato. I've had them both before. Very nice. I can't decide, man. Any thoughts? Nine minutes played here. No chances for either side so far, but City doing well on the ball. Had most possession so far, as you'd probably expect, but no real chances. Doku looks decent. He's had a couple take-ons. Stats so far, City have had 67% of the ball, opposed to 33 for Fulham. Try a Lam Karahi, bro. Someone's told me about that, you know. Someone told me about that. Sounds like a decent one. Come on, City, man. Come on. Fulham again coming forward. Oh, no. It's Reed on the left-hand side. He cuts inside. He goes for a cross chance. Oh, what a header from Akanji. Had to get a touch on that. And it's gone out for a corner now for Fulham. Hey, I don't know. Not the best start in the world. The only issue, right, with this system is that, again, you don't really have any creativity in the middle of the park. You know what I mean? You've got Kovacic and Rodri. That's why I like Foden in the middle, but obviously we don't have any options because we don't have any more wingers. Ball comes in from the corner, headed away from Rodri. And that's going to be another, yeah, it's another corner. Oh, wait, what? No, it's actually going to be a free kick. I think the referee's spotted a foul there. Brentford scored, did they? Okay, interesting. Let me get the scores up then. Yeah, big goal that for Brentford. I think that puts them on 6, 7, 8 points, which is decent. Not great for Bournemouth, though. That'll be 1 draw, 3 losses in the first 4. Although, to be fair, they have had a hard start. They have had a difficult start. Oh, Rodri headed it onto the Fulham guy. Big up. I just seen the referee go like that, so I thought maybe like there was some sort of foul or something. Oh, Doku gets his skill wrong there, and it's a throw-in for Fulham on the halfway line. I think that is something that I've said, though. You know, Jeremy Doku is definitely going to be one of those players that frustrates City fans as well as gets them excited. But Fulham look at home at the moment. They don't look in any sort of trouble. They don't look in any sort of trouble at the moment. As SB comes in with the one gifted. Let's go. And that has gone to Kipax Kid. There you go, Kipax Kid. You got a gifted membership off SB. Rodri had the ball there. Didn't really have anyone to pass it to. So he gives it to Akanji. Walker tries to fire a ball up to Haaland, and it was a decent ball, to be fair, from Kyle Walker. But unfortunately, he couldn't hold on to it. Right, we're moving on to water now. Ugh. Robinson loses out possession. Oh, Doku loves a skill move already, doesn't he? He's done about 15 skill moves in the first 12 minutes. Nice play, ref. I allowed that to go on. Kovacic. Nice bit of play. Yeah, no, David Silva. Not David Silva. Bernardo Silva's not injured. He's just on the bench. Diaz up towards Foden. Foden in towards Kovacic. And it's away by Diop. Throwing for City. About 5 yards away from the corner flag out on that far left-hand side. Been an okay start for City so far. We've moved the ball okay at a decent speed, but don't really look like we're going to create too much from the middle. It looks like, if anything, he's going to come a lot from the wings, which I guess is obvious because we don't really have anyone in there. Rodri to Walker. Walker out to Jamie Doku, who's had a lot of the ball in his first 13 minutes of his debut. Tries to find Alvarez, but the pass just wasn't it. And it goes out for a Fulham throw around 10 yards from their corner flag. Oh, someone's down for Fulham here. Could be in the mud. I think it's Kearney, the captain. I think it's Kearney, the captain for Fulham, has gone down, and I don't know if he's. I don't think he could be able to continue here. You know, nah, he's shaking his head. He's going to go off there. He ain't staying on there. Let's have a look who's on the bench for them. Fulham. I don't actually know who they bring on. Who's a mid? Who's a centre mid in that? Because Bass is a defender. Castagna's a right back. Willian's a winger. Who's that? Something is. Francois. Tyrese. I think it's Tyrese Francois coming on for Fulham. But yeah, that's a big blow that for Fulham. That's a big blow. I don't actually know what happened to him. I didn't actually see how he went down. I think it was an off the ball issue, which is sad for him. But yeah, substitution has been made. Oh, it's Harris. Harris has come on. Luke Harris, if anyone knows anything about him. Let's get a little information. 18 years old he is. Welsh international. He's only played 13 minutes so far this year. Got 13 minutes against Spurs in midweek. And only made 10 minutes of appearances in the Premier League last year. So he's this is a big gamble for Marco Silva. Big gamble for Marco Silva, this. Clock updated for people asking. Big gamble. Luke Harris in the middle of the park at 18. Jeez. Oh, that wasn't a great... Yeah, a bit of a high foot there from Alvarez. Potentially lucky to get away with no yellow card there, but we move. Karl not happy with the fact that Foden isn't in the middle. I did say left wing is his worst position. But with Grealish out, what would you have done? Would you have played Doku left, Bernardo right, Foden in the middle, and drop Alvarez? That's probably what you would have had to have done. I don't know if you get I get the feeling that City feel a bit under pressure here to play Alvarez, because that is what you'd have to do. But I just get the feeling that they don't want to do that. They feel that they kind of have to be playing Alvarez at the moment. 1-0 at Burnley, Tottenham. Son scored apparently. Interesting. I knew that was going to be a good game, man. I'll watch that back on replay, the full match. Right, come on, man. We need to pick this up, man. 17 minutes in here. No chances. No creativity from the middle. Poor ball from Nathan Ake. Need to wake up here, Blues. I would agree, though. I do think that Foden needs to be played in the middle in these type of games. Because he can create, you know. He can create chances. Come on, man. The passing. That's a simple pass there from Kovacic. Need to wake up, Blues. Big up to No Name says Doku looks nervous, but it's to be expected. Yeah, it's his home debut, isn't it? He's made a couple of misplaced passes and that, but that's the least of our worries at the moment. We need to pick up our game. Needs to pick up our game. Tim Ream comes forward. Win that, Walker. Win that. Throw in for Fulham. I think. Guys, if you're not done so already, by the way, make sure you drop a like on the stream. 550 people in the building. We've got 350 likes. Let's get that to 400. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you're new. We did get 7,000 subscribers, man. So big up to everyone that has subscribed. As we now start our push towards 8K. 19 minutes in here. Kyle Walker crosses the halfway line. Gives it to Alvarez. Come on, let's keep it moving. Rodri switches it. Out to Kovacic. Can't get there. And it's out for a throw-in. Let's have a look at our passing stats today. I do feel like we've misplaced a lot of passes. Yeah, 88%. That's low. That is low for City. Usually somewhere in the 90s. Need to pick up the passing. Cheap free kick to give away here. You know what as well? You know Brentford? I know it was not the same time, but wasn't Brentford the last game before the international break as well? Is there a correlation? I know it's only 20 minutes in before people start going sick, but like, I don't know. Do you reckon players maybe like subconsciously back off a little bit when they've got international break coming up? Who knows? Right, corner here for Fulham. It's going to be an in-swinger. I think it's Pereira who's going to whip one in. City need to be alert here. They've got quite a few big players. Fulham, Jimenez, Diop, Ream. City do have a strong team, though, and a top team, so we should be fine. Ball comes in, headed away from Rodri. Robinson. Out on this left-hand side. Fulham have settled really, really well. Skips past Rodri, gives him the shoulder. Nice play from Robinson, that. Inside to Reed. Fulham reset. Every single player at the moment is in the City half with Ream. Drives in the middle. And then all the way back to the goalkeeper. I'm not sure that was part of the plan, but they've still got the ball, so it's chill. Leno goes long towards our left there, right-hand side. Jimenez wins the header. Yeah, Doku at the moment is out on that left. I don't know, though, if it's because of the corner. Maybe when the ball goes out of play, him and Foden might switch again. But I don't know. Maybe this is a permanent change. But at the moment, yeah, you are right. Doku is out on that left-hand side. Foden's come over to the right. But Fulham knocking it around nicely at the moment with Diop. Ball over the top here. It's a dangerous ball. He wants a penalty. I don't think it was a penalty from what I've seen, but he wants a penalty. He's not happy. Didn't look like a penalty to me. Didn't look like a penalty to me, that. Come on, City. We need to pick up the pace, man. Foden is still on this right-hand side, so I've got to say, I mean, the ball hasn't gone out of play yet, so maybe they will switch, but it's been a couple of minutes, so you'd have to think that this looks like it's a permanent change from Lilo. Now, we don't know who's making these decisions because, of course, against Sheffield United, we know that obviously Pep Guardiola's on the phone to Lilo. So who makes these? Who makes these decisions? Is it Lilo or is Pep on the phone to Lilo saying swap him? You know, how does that work? I don't know. Yeah, that was never a foul, man. Guy was asking for a pen. It was never a penalty. Oh, Robinson cooking on this left-hand side, you know. Playing nice. City haven't had the ball for a good 3 or 4 minutes here, you know. Fulham knocking it around very, very well. And this is why I like Fulham. I like Marco Silva. I think he's a great coach. I think he's a really good manager. I think his issues, from what I've seen over the years, because I followed him since he was at Watford, is his defensive issues. You know, that's probably where he needs some support, maybe from like a specialist coach who can help him with his defensive side. Because on the ball and going forward, Marco Silva's sides play some great stuff. Still got it here, Fulham, you know. There we go. City throwing. 23 minutes played here. No chances for either team yet. Bit of a dull game so far. Nice throw that from Walker to Ake. He's got loads of space. Give it to Kovacic. That's it. Bit of a drive there now. Got Doku to his left-hand side, who has stayed out there since the ball's gone out of play. So this is definitely now a tactical change. Doku into Ake. City pressing Fulham in here. Rodri over the top. Foden's there. Across the goal! No! It was a good bit of play from Rodri into Foden. It's a great cross from Phil, I think. I don't think he's done anything wrong with that. Oh, he's offside anyway. It would have been ruled out. It would have been ruled out anyway. But we need to get more bodies in the box there. You see when that ball's cut across them from Phil Foden, you've only got Haaland. We need at least an extra body closer to where that cross has come in. That was a nice bit of play from Rodri. And he's got the ball again here. Oh, he's lost it in the middle, but then regains it. But the referee said he regained it by using his hand, so it's a handball. How's Doku been? He's been all right. Done a couple of some nice skill moves, but has also passed the ball out of play a couple of times. But yeah, all right start on his home debut. I think for me though, you can clearly see that we are lacking creativity in that centre area. So, you know, if it's still 0-0 into the second half, I think you've then got to look at how long do you wait in this. I know it's early, I'm just speculating here. How long do you wait in the second half before you do look at putting Phil in the middle? I would say, though, in the last 2 minutes, we have picked up the pace a little bit, so which is obviously a good sign. Built to Chicken Wing, man. Says we are playing like Asprey. Yeah, I wouldn't say we're playing great. That's a nice play from Jeremy Doku. Ball comes in towards the back post. Foden on the volley. Oh! Man, he could have volleyed that. I don't think he thought the ball was going to come to him. I think he thought, Phil Foden, that Robinson was going to get a touch on it, so he kind of didn't go for it. And he reacted late in the end, but it was nice play from Jeremy Doku on the left-hand side. And I thought Phil Foden was just going to come onto that and just volley it. But it seemed to me that I think he thought that Robinson was going to get a touch. Diaz to Walker to Alvarez. One-touch football into Foden on the right-hand side. Chance here. I catch it. Foden! No! No! It's great play. It's phenomenal play. It's the first bit of play in the game that we've done well. Phil Foden and Akanji does really well. It's nice play. Walker into Alvarez. Alvarez into Foden, who skips round one player, gives it to Akanji, gets the ball back, cuts round. Could he shoot? Could he shoot with his right foot? Could he get a shot off there? Well, he doesn't. He tries to find Haaland, which, to be fair, people on Twitter have been saying he needs to be doing more. And he gets blocked by the player. I don't know, man. I'd have to watch a replay there, guys, but my instant reaction really was to shoot. But maybe, I don't know, maybe when we watched the replay, maybe he did make the correct call, but there was a player in between him and Haaland, so it was always going to be a difficult pass to make. I just thought, could he not just get a right foot on it and just try and lift the ball over the goalkeeper? But it was phenomenal play. The first real bit of play there we've seen from Manchester City in the first half an hour, and it did come from Phil Foden. A little bit more inverted rather than being on the wing. He was a little bit further infield, which is where we need to put him. But that was nice. That was nice. I'd love to see a replay, though, to see if he could have had a shot. I do think we picked up the play, though. The first 20 minutes were pretty poor, but then last 5 minutes, I do think we played all right, to be honest. What do you guys think? You agree? I think we picked it up. Absolutely, mate. Foden on the right is unreal. Absolutely. Big up John, man, with a super chat, says we need to stop this Alvarez Kevin roll already. Yeah, listen, I'm not a fan. I've said this many times. I think he's an out-and-out striker. I've said this before. But like I said, I think there's something probably a little bit deeper in the fact that we have to play him. Otherwise, he's going to end up leaving. That's my view. But yeah, nice bit of play here from City in the last 5 minutes. Picked up the speed. We need to keep this going into half time. Create a few more chances. Diaz out to Walker on the wing. Got Akanji in the middle. Can't quite get it to him, so goes back to Diaz. Again, every single player at the moment is in the Wolves' half. Phil Foden is in the central role at the moment. Pops it off to Rodri. He goes for the switch to Walker, who's in a bit of space. It just feels at the moment, in the last few minutes, that City is starting to wake up a little bit. I like it. Back at Edison. Now, Fulham are wanting to press us, so I'm kind of game if they want to press us. Let's try and beat the press out to Walker here. Come on. Come on, let's go forward, man. That's nice. One more. That's good play. That's good play. Kovacic. He tries to find Haaland. Haaland. Shoots. Bappy. Yeah, let's go. Alvarez. Julian. Now, there is an offside shout potentially for Erling Haaland on the last defender. I think he's onside, but the defender thinks he's offside. Haaland cuts it across, and Alvarez just has to put it in the back of the net. Shows what we know, innit, John? Me and John saying we don't like him in that position. Gets the goal. But is he onside? It's going to be close. It's going to be close. It's close. I think that's onside. I think that's onside. But it is extremely close. They're going to have to get the rulers out here. But I think that's an onside goal. And me and John, we don't know what we're talking about. VAR check. That looks onside to me. That looks onside. If they give that as offside, no chance is that offside. No chance, mate. That is onside. We need this as well, Blues, because we've not been the best up until the last 5 minutes. Get in there. Boo! Goal! Come on, man. Julian Alvarez with a goal. Great goal. Lovely stuff, mate. Lovely stuff. Tete. Oh, yeah, it was Tete at the far post, man. Yeah, it was Tete. You're right. Get in there, mates. Boom! Needed that. Needed that. I've got to say, last 5 minutes, we've actually been playing well. I agree. At first 23 minutes, we weren't very good, to be honest. But that last 5 minutes, I've been saying we're getting better and better. We're getting better into the game. Just, you know, Don't concede now, innit? Because you know what they say, you're most vulnerable when you just scored and all that. Are you taking a piss? Are you taking a piss? Are you actually taking a piss? Nah. What the fuck? They've just scored. Man shook, to be honest. I can't even lie. Fuck's sake, man. Literally just said, yeah, you're most vulnerable when you just scored, and we just switched off completely. I think it was Jimenez at the near post. They literally scored a goal, yeah, very, very similar to that against Arsenal. Almost a carbon copy, and you just let them go and do it again. Honestly, man. It's fucking bullshit. When you score goals, yeah, you've got to just lock it off for a few minutes. The hell? So poor. It is poor, guys. You gotta, when you score, you know you're vulnerable. Yeah, that's the way the game goes. You gotta lock it off. Keep the ball straight away. Mistake from Ake, who I think looks a bit shaky today, to be honest with you. And that's a stupid foul to give away a Kanji. We just nah. Something ain't right, man. I don't think I don't actually think Ake's playing very good today. I don't think Akanji done well there. You got to when you go 1-0 up like that, right? Especially when you're not playing well, just get the ball and chill. You give Ake makes a mistake, you give away a corner, no one tracks Jimenez at the front post. And now you got to do it all over again. Pain, man. Who is tracking that runner at the front post for their goal? There's no one near him. That is poor defending. That is honestly terrible defending. Call a spade a spade. That is terrible defending. Right, 10 minutes to go the first half. Let's go. Let's move, man. It's annoying as well because we was playing well for that 5 minutes when we scored that goal, and then we go and concede a goal like that. It's really frustrating. Really frustrating. Walker. Hey, yo, man, what are you doing here? Hey, you worry about your own team, man. You worry about your own team, you. And you as well. Get murked, innit? Why are you two coming in here? Go away, man. We got to conduct our business. We got to conduct our business. Nice ball for Maka into Kovacic. Tackled by Diop, man. Well in. No chance, referee. Is that a free kick? Yeah, Rodri knows. You don't know nothing, ref. That was never a foul, mate. Never a foul. Never a free kick, mate. I'm not overreacting here, yeah, but I would change it at halftime if it was me. But then you have to take Alvarez off, but he scored. But I know he scored, yeah, and people will be like, yeah, but LB scored. But I just don't think it's great. For me, I'd take Alvarez off. I'd put Doku left, Bernardo right, Foden in the middle. That's what I would do, honestly, genuinely. Honestly, that's my genuine opinion. Bill AK, man, with the super chat says, can't say I've seen anything like that since 2015-16. Yeah, disappointing defending, bro. Was disappointing defending. Come on. Come on. Nice. 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 Go on. There's just too much to do. We're too deep, man. We need to be pressing way higher up the pitch. Oh, ball over the top here. Oh, we're lopsided here. There's 2-on-1. No! Oh, my God. We got very, very lucky there. I don't know who it was. Who's that? I think it's Harry. Is it Wilson? If he would have got his head up there, there was one over. Just had to get the cross in, and the guy would have had a one-on-one opportunity. We don't look. Someone don't look right, you know. Someone don't look right. Rodri into Alvarez. Oh. That was great play from Wilson, you know. Right, 6 minutes to go plus stoppage time. City 1, Fulham 1. And in an ideal world, you'd love Pep Guardiola. I mean, he might be on like the TV, you know what I mean? They might get like a Zoom cam and live stream him in, because these players need a rocket up their arse, mate, because they've not been good in this first half. But as well, the system ain't the right system for me. Nice. That's good play from Alvarez. Referee, you gotta get the card out there. Phil Foden saying, referee, mate, come on. And he's right, ref. It's a yellow card all day long. Kanji drives forward, pops it off to Ake on the left-hand side into Doku. He drives infield. Jeremy Doku tries to find Kovacic, loses out though. No foul, no foul. Good tackle. Lucky lad. Well won. Well won. Come on. Kovacic. Haaland. Oh. I just feel like we're a bit too deep. When we win the ball, we've got to like carry the ball like so far. Ref, is he going to give that as a free kick? He's going to give a yellow card to Rodri here. And genuinely, I think 3 or 4 of the fouls that he's given against Rodri haven't even been fouls. Yeah, we probably do miss Johnny Stones. I think we miss Bernard. We miss a creative player in the middle. And at the moment, he's playing on the wing. I'd take Alvarez off. Not because he's played bad, just because he's not what we need. I put Phil Foden in the middle and Bernardo on the right. We look a little bit like shaky defensively as well, you know. Go on. Come on, Rodri. Drive. It's a good ball. Come on, let's go. Who wants it? Alvarez, mate, in the middle, just ain't it. He's a striker, not an attacking midfielder. We're all... I tell you what, we've been in that position a few times. I don't know whether it's just Fulham attacking really well. Go on, Doku. Let's go. Let's go. Ref. Yes, free kick, mate, for City. Just outside the penalty area in a crossing position. That's not a good tackle, that, you know, from Diop. That's a yellow card, that I've just seen a replay of that. That is not a good tackle. He did get booked as well. Fair dues. Fair dues. Right, Alvarez and Phil Foden are over it. 43 minutes played. There probably will be 3 or 4 minutes added on. Need a good delivery in here. City have sent at least 4 or 5 players into the penalty area. Need a good delivery. Going to be Foden. Poor delivery. Oh, one of the Fulham players got a head injury. Big up John again. Says a Kanji in the Stones role. Get that in the bin too. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a massive fan of it. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but yeah, for me, the Alvarez in the attacking mid is more of an issue for me, but it still ain't great. Yeah, what's people saying? What's Madridista saying? Madridista, bro. Everyone's saying they want you banned, bro. What are you saying? Right, Madridista, I'll give you a warning, bro. You keep winding people up, you have to get timed out, bro. So just chill out in it. I don't know who's down, by the way. One of the Fulham players got a head injury. I think it's Tete. So Lilo's giving some instructions to Walker, the captain. It looks like he's giving some information back. But for me, honestly, I don't know whether I'm oversimplifying this for me, but we need to put Foden in the middle. I'm sorry, it's just, for me, it's obvious. He come on against Sheffield United with, what, 10 minutes to go and was one of our best players in the middle of the park. Just get him in the middle. Stop messing around with it. But like sometimes, like, we just try and almost create problems for ourselves. We've not got no creativity. The most creative player on the pitch is on the wing. Stick him in the middle. It's 5 minutes added time. Just going into that now. Like, come on, man. 5 minutes to go here. It's got to pick up the pace. It's annoying as well, right? Because just before we scored that goal, we started playing okay. We started playing all right, yeah. And we was knocking the ball around a bit faster, getting the ball in good areas. Scored the goal, great. And then you're just so sloppy. Ake's sloppy to give the corner away. No one tracks the runner. Shocking defending. No one tracks the second runner. Shocking defending. Like, I'm not overreacting there. Like, that is actually what happened. And then you concede the goal, and then you're back to square one. You got to do it all again, you know? Switch that. Switch it, Rodri. We seem to be going long for Haaland quite a lot, and I don't think it's come off once. So I'm not sure why we keep doing it. Maybe it's something they found on training. Maybe they've done some research on Fulham and found this is a good thing to do. So if it is, fairs, but we keep doing it and it's not really worked out. Big up to Luke, says Gvardiol to CDM sub Alvarez for Bernardo, folded in the mid. Yeah, I mean, I'm not... You're sort of in the same lines of John. I'm not sort of as desperate at the moment to change the defence. But I am desperate to change the attacking lineup. I tell you what, guys, Anthony Robinson today has been fantastic. Although he's going to get a book in there because that is a bad tackle on Akanji. Right, Madrid bro. Are you winding people up, mate? I'm going to put you in timeout, man. You've got to get folded in the mid. Sorry, I know I keep banging on about it, man. It's probably winding you up now, but it's such an obvious change. Good tackle, Diaz. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 Fulham players behind you. Let's go forward, man. And we lose the ball. We never, ever, ever take advantage of like counter-attacking opportunities. We never do it. Well in. Well in. That's it. That's fine. 2-1 Spurs, is it? I've got to say as well, I think Kovacic has been sort of like a bit of a ghost in this game as well. Now, maybe it's because of the system. Maybe if you put Foden in there, he might activate him a little bit more, but not really seen too much of him other than the pass for Haaland. Oh! It's a great ball again from Foden. I'm telling you, got to get Foden on the ball, guys. You've got to get him on the ball. He puts the ball in the box for Haaland. I was thinking at the time it's inch perfect, but it's not. Diop does so well. That's going to be a goal. If he doesn't get ahead on that Diop, that's a goal. Because Haaland ain't missing from there, mate. What a ball that was from Foden. So unlucky. 1 minute to go until half-time. City have a corner in. Swinger from Alvarez. Out swinger from Foden. Ake! Oh, it could be offside. I'm not sure, but it's a goal, Ake! But Akanji is stood and he's well offside. Akanji. Oh, I don't know on this. Oh, no, the referee's gone over to the linesman. I reckon this is getting ruled out, man. Akanji's just stood there. He's just stood there, man. And he's a miles offside position. I think it could get ruled out, this. Let's have a look at the replay, man. I don't think he interferes with play there. I don't know if I'm being biased. I don't think that stops the referee. I don't think that stops Akanji. I don't think that stops the goalkeeper. Does he touch it, though? If he touches it, it's defo offside. Does he touch it? Does he touch it? I don't know, If he touches it, it's obviously offside, right? But if he doesn't touch it, does that really interfere with the goalkeeper? I think he touches it, Fuck. I don't know. I think he touches that. Does he touch it? I think he might touch that. Oh, I don't know, I don't think he does touch it. Oh, my God, this is a hard one. I don't think that's offside. I don't think he touches it, nor do I think that interferes with the goalkeeper's vision at all. But if he does touch it, it is a clear offside. But I don't think he does. I watched that now 7 times. Is that a clear and obvious decision? No. That is never a clear and obvious. Never clear and obvious. It's a difficult call, to be fair, for the ref. Yes! Come on! Let's go! No offside! We'll take that, mates. 2-1. I tell you what, we're fucking lucky, That's a lucky one, that one, to be fair. I'll take that. What do you reckon? That is... to be fair, I do honestly genuinely think that is the correct call. I don't know whether I'm being biased, but I do genuinely think that is the correct decision because I don't think Akanji touches the ball. I don't think Akanji touches the ball, and And I don't think it interferes with the goalkeeper's vision. Genuinely, like, that's my opinion. I don't know if I'm being biased there, innit? But I genuinely think that was the right call. Now, the Fulham players have just seen something on the big screen and now saying that they've just seen something to suggest that that is offside. But now they're reviewing it again. Wait, what? They're now reviewing the goal again. What the fuck is going on? Sorry for swearing, innit? I apologise for swearing in that. But what is going on here? What is going on? Is it a goal? The referee looks well. Yeah, it's a goal. Boom. City lead 2-1. We'll take it. El Bossman says, never slate my goal. Okay. I don't think anyone did, Brie. Nah, I don't think he is, though. I don't think he is interfering with play, bro, because I don't think the goalkeeper can see the ball the whole way, in my opinion. Well, not in my opinion. That's a factual information. He can see the whole thing. Half time, boom, we'll take that. Listen, I think it's one of them. I think it's a difficult call. It's a difficult call. I think if it goes against you, if you're a Fulham fan or you're a rival of City, I do think you'll probably say that was the wrong call. But for me, he doesn't touch the ball. And then you've got to ask yourself the question, okay, does he interfere with the goalkeeper? I think you've got to say, no, I don't think you can say that. I don't think he has interfered with the goalkeeper. So listen, I think that's going to divide opinions for sure. But I just don't think that was interfering. Look, German Chicken Wing says, I disagree on the goal, but he was interfering. For me, I think it's a difficult call. Let me do a poll on the chat. Let me do a poll. Was Akanji interfering with play? I don't know what I did there. Interfering with play. Yes. No. Okay, guys. Have your vote in the poll. Poll is in the chat now. Listen, like I say, I think I do think that was a difficult one for the referee. I think it was the correct decision. But, at the end of the day, technically on the VAR, the correct decision has been made because he gave the goal. So the only way that you can rule it out is if it's a clear and obvious error, because that's what they said. So for me, I don't think that is a clearly, obviously wrong decision, because I'm sitting here thinking I think it's the correct call, but I do understand why people would say he is interfering with play. Like, there's 40% of people in the chat saying he's interfering with play, so it is a difficult one. It's a difficult one. You will all say it because you're City fans. Well, like I say, I accept that maybe there is some bias in my opinion. But in my view there, the goalkeeper can see the ball the whole way. So the only way that you can say he's interfered with it is if you think that the goalkeeper has changed his action based on Akanji. But then you've got to get into the mind of the player. What we're going to do, start fucking getting MRI scans on players' brains. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know what the goalkeeper was thinking. Because ultimately, this is kind of similar. If you think about it, if you think back to the game last year at Old Trafford, City versus United, it's kind of similar to that in the sense of the striker obviously was in an offside position. I think it was Bruno or whoever it was in an offside position. But the player who had the shot wasn't in an offside position. We was all saying, well, the goalkeeper was clearly was interfering with play because the goalkeeper didn't know who was going to shoot, and he might have been prepping for the other guy. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen, refereeing's not easy. I was a referee for many years. It's not an easy job. That one, I can see why you give the goal. If you would have ruled it out, I can see why you ruled it out. But ultimately, this was the correct call because VAR, the rule in VAR is you only overturn the decision if it's clear and obvious. And 60% to 40%. So it's not clear and obvious. The decision wasn't clear. AK says, I'll take it as many times as we've been punked. Truth. Absolute truth, man. Absolute truth. But guys, we'll take that, man. 2-1. We've got to fix up, though. We've got to fix up. We have to fix up. We got to fix up. You can't be, you know what I mean? We've been sloppy. You've been sloppy. Right, Madrista, bro. Everyone's saying ban him again. What's he saying? Bro, why can't you just be normal, innit? Why are you winding people up for? What's he saying, people? Madrista, bro. The people have spoken it. You got to go, bro. German, we said Bray Rashford was interfering, so does Akanji. Listen, I'm not going to argue with anyone that says he was interfering with play because I understand it completely. If that goal was ruled out, I don't think I would be sitting here saying, fucking hell. You know what I mean? Because I can understand it. But I can also understand the goal being given. So, you know, I think it's a difficult call for the referee. Guys, while you're here and everyone's typing away, giving their opinions on this, make sure you smash a like on the stream. Got 700 people in the building right now. Let's get those likes over 500. Need 80 people out of the 700 to hit that thumbs up button. Get us to 500 likes. And make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well if you are new. We've just got to 7,000 subscribers a couple of days ago. We're now pushing on now to 8,000. And yeah, we're 14 subscribers away from 7.2k. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. And if you want to help support me on this channel and help grow the channel, then you can become a YouTube channel member and become part of the squad. Don't think we've had any new members today, but we have some members in the chat. To give a couple shout outs. We've had Giannis, Mitchell, Luke. We've got 55, Aim1, Nate B, Edda, Mitchell, Signed Silver, Brand Holt. So big up to all the members. If you do want to become a member, help support me. The link's in the description and pinned comment. Sometimes there's a join button down below. No Name with a super chat says no intensity, sloppy passing, need a strong second half. Says No Name. And Mohammed says Alvarez in midfield is like playing with 10 men. Not a fan of Alvarez in midfield. I think, you know what we might have to do? I think, so obviously international break. I think maybe Monday or Tuesday. Might do a stream on this and decide what we think about the Alvarez in midfield, because I'm not a fan either. I think they're forcing it because they know they have to play him, to be honest with you. So, yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Well, the sales pitch works because T-Man has just become a squad member. Big up to T-Man. Massively appreciate the support, bro. Thank you very much for helping support me. As well as Brand Holt coming in with the 5 gifted memberships, guys. Big up to Brand Holt for the 5 bomb. T-Man as well. And Herbal Attraction. All getting on it, mate. I get a job in sales. Big up, guys. I massively appreciate it, man. Massively appreciate the support. Big up to Herbal. Big up to T-Man. I massively appreciate the Brand Holt 5 bomb YouTube member donation. Pac-Man as well with the 5 says, was interfering with play in my opinion, but piss is now boiling all over the land from North London up to Merseyside, up the filthy cheating blue, says Pac-Man. Big up for the super chat. Big up T-Man. Big up Herbal and Brand Holt for the 5. Thank you for the support, guys. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the poll is 59% say no, 41% say yes. And you know what? Fair dues to the 41% that says he was interfering, because you're putting your biases to one side. You're putting your biases to one side. I don't know. Listen, I think it's a tough call, that. I think it's a really tough call. Can we talk about Foden already having 3 assists? Oh, we can talk about Foden whenever you want. Let's have a look at his stats then for this season so far. Stats, current season. Stats, current season. Yeah, so he's got 3 assists already. That's pretty impressive. Assist against Newcastle, assist against Sheffield United, assist against Fulham. He's cooking, mate. He's cooking, and we need him to cook, because without Kevin De Bruyne until 2024, mates, he is the guy. Yeah, true, Connor. True. When's the next calling show? I do one tomorrow. Might do one tomorrow night. Yeah, if people want one tomorrow. I'm doing a Twitch space. I said not Twitch space, sorry, Twitter space. So basically, plan of action after this We're going to do the player ratings straight after the stream. Stream will automatically redirect you, so don't go anywhere. We'll get the player ratings done. Then after that, I'm going on Twitter, doing a live Twitter space. If you guys want to come on, we're taking some guests on that one. So if you want to come on, then yeah, my link for Twitter is in the description. Go follow me on Twitter, and then we'll be doing that. And then yeah, I might do one tomorrow, a calling show. So any of the new members that fancy getting on it, then boom, you know what I mean? Jump on the calling show. Big up to Rose Marie Finian. I'm going to say Finian. Thank you very much for becoming a YouTube member and helping support me. Massively do appreciate that support. Thank you very much, Rose, and welcome to the squad. And Alex Bussing as well. Thank you, Alex, for supporting me on this channel growth journey. Appreciate that, Alex, mate. And welcome to the squad. Links in the description if anyone wants to join Rose or Alex. But yeah, I'm going to get the I'm going to get the calling show tomorrow night, man. Oh, no, not tomorrow night. Monday night, sorry. I keep thinking it's a Sunday. That's why the eagle-eyed... Some of you guys who the eagle eyes would have noticed that this morning I scheduled this stream for 1 o'clock because I thought it was a Sunday and I thought that the game was a 2 p.m. kickoff. So I was like, oh, yeah, I'll schedule it for 1. And then someone messaged me on... in fact, I'm going to give the guy a shout-out, man, because if it wasn't him, then I would have been going live an hour earlier than normal. But look, Bilal. Yeah, I keep thinking it's a Sunday for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why, mate. But yeah, crazy scenes. Opinions on Doku, guys. Give me your thoughts on Jeremy Doku in the chat. I want to see what you guys are saying. Did he cuckoo? Or did he not? Jeremy Cuckoo. I thought that he started okay. A couple of decent take-ons. Looks active. Couple of dodgy passes. Looked all right. Won a yellow card off of Diop, which was decent. I think he's done okay. His home debut. He's young. In a game as well where we're not playing very well. He's not really getting too much of the ball now on that left-hand side. But I think he's done okay. He's done all right. I think there's some glimmer of hope there with Doku on the first game. I would say, though, given the fact that we haven't particularly been very good today, I'm very encouraged with his performance. I really am. But yeah, raw performance. Going to need developing, but some things to be encouraged about. Yo, big up to German Chicken Wing for becoming a YouTube member. Big up to everyone that's just become members, man. I massively appreciate the support. The link is in the description and pinned comment. And welcome, German Chicken Wing, to the squad. And remember, if you want to come on the calling shows, by the way, that I do on YouTube, then yeah, become a YouTube member. I'm going to do on Monday night. Feel free to come on, man. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. See, a couple of people say I'm nervous. Brand Holt said nervous. Come on the show, man. It's chilling. All you're doing, talk about football. No one's going to roast you, innit? Come on the show. We'll have a chat about football, about City, about Alvarez, about Doku, about whatever you want to talk about. And then that's it. Easy win. You buried Sergio Gomez for the exact same performance, says Harry Austin. I mean, I might have done, to be fair. However, to be fair, I have had a little bit of a Sergio Gomez remontada season. I am very much like, I'm happy for him to come back. I actually want to see Sergio Gomez play on the wing because he cooked in the under-21s and he was an attacker when he was first coming a footballer, and then someone made him a left back for some reason. So, I kind of, it's my dark secret. It's one of my secret fantasies. I want to see Sergio Gomez on the wing, man. Big up to Second City Saint. Has also just become a YouTube member today. Big up, man. 13 new members now with the 5 bomb before as well from Brand. Big up Second City Saint. Welcome to the squad. Thank you very much for helping support me, man. Appreciate that. The second half will be kicking off very shortly, but I'm happy. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy. We're winning. Don't be negative, LB. What are you being negative, Noreen, for? No, I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I do think we need to improve, but we need to move a little bit. Yeah, man, the squad is growing out, Ali. The squad is going. Man, the support, honestly, since I started the channel, man, the support has been wild. And I massively appreciate it, bro. Yeah, we got a live news. We got a live feed. Aaron Noonan, yeah. I'm at the Etihad in the East stand right near the goal. Just logged on for half time and he looked miles off, to be honest, but we take it. He was miles offside. The referee said he didn't interfere with play. So tell that to everyone around you, mate. Say, I've just checked in with XLB And he said that he was offside, he just didn't interfere with play. However, 41% of people said he was interfering with play. So it looked like it was a tough call. We got the benefit of it. Okay, buzzing. Second half is about to begin. Let's have a look at the scores around the ground. What's going on? Okay, so Brentford, Bournemouth 1-1. Yeah, Bournemouth can't really afford to lose that. They want to get at least a point. Burnley were winning 1-0. They're now 2-1 down. Disappointing for them. Chelsea Forest still 0-0. I did say before the game, don't sleep on Forest, mate. Watched them against Arsenal decent. Watched them against United were decent. The only game that I didn't watch them was the other game that they played. And that's it. Brighton, Newcastle, that's going to be tasty. I tell you what, if Newcastle lose that, it's 3 on the bounce. They can't afford to lose that, really, can they? To be honest, Newcastle, they got to win. If they get beat today, Newcastle, Jesus, mate, that's 3 losses on the spin. Ain't great, Bray. Big up, Aaron. Appreciate that, Bray. Yeah, to be fair, Burnley have had a difficult start to the season, innit? Burnley have had a difficult start to the season. Right, players about to come back onto the pitch. Here we go, guys. Make sure you drop a like on the stream. Can we get to 500 likes before the start of the second half? Players are coming out on the pitch. And we need, what, 22 likes in a minute. Hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. Big up to Abdi Rahman. Abdi, mate, thank you very much for the support. Thank you for becoming a YouTube member. And welcome to the squad. Big up, bro. We've got a lot of new members today, man. 14 new members. Goats, Ollies. Big up Abdi Rahman. Big up Chicken Wing says, damn, our legend company having it tough in the Prem, mate. Have you seen his start, right? Check these fixtures, yeah? Now, you know what you got to be careful of now, right? If this referee gets any chance to send off a City player or give them a penalty, he will do it. 100%. 100%. I've watched football too long to know that this referee will try and even up the game. He will now start to think that he's made the wrong call, and he will now even up the game if he can. Right, we're off. Boom. Yeah, these are the fixtures that Burnley had, right? So they had City, Aston Villa, Tottenham, Forest, United, Newcastle, Chelsea, Brentford. Grim fixtures. Right, here we go. Come on. Let's dial in. Let's dial ourselves in, man. International break as well, innit? You know, man. Is there any, like, good international games on this week or next week or what? Like, what's going on? Because I know, like, England versus Ukraine, but that's a bit dead because England are, like, pretty much qualified already. And then it's a friendly against Scotland. So, like, is there any tasty games? Like, is there anyone that needs to win? Forest goal! Oh, mate, I am genuinely, football expert. Come on, man. I said it before the game kicked off. Forest are a good team. They look decent. 100%. I should have put some money on that or something, man. I knew they was going to do something today. Right, Bobby Reed on the left-hand side. Decent, positive start from Fulham. As he cuts inside, City cannot surely concede a goal straight away. It's a corner kick straight away for Fulham. Positive start there for Fulham, which is not. Oh, I thought it was a corner. I thought it took a deflection. Oh, maybe I just witnessed something that didn't actually happen. Yeah, England versus Scotland. I mean, I probably will watch that, but it's a friendly, isn't it? It's a friendly. Like, I'm thinking, is there any like what they call qualification games that like, oh, someone's got to win or something like that, you know? Foden picks up the ball in the half space here. Resets it with Rodri. Out to Doku on the left-hand side. City just knocking it around. Now, this is what we should have done when we scored last time. Just chilled out a little bit. Out wide. Come on. Diaz to Ake. Doku. Back to Diaz. He looks very looks settled, doesn't he? He looks settled, Doku. Like, I know he's made like a couple of dodgy passes or whatever, but that's to be expected on his home debut. Put the ball in. Put the ball in. Foden. Oh, he just couldn't get the ball in early enough, man. Decent ball. It was a decent ball from Alvarez in behind for Foden. Foden's the guy, you know. I know I've been building him up and gassing him up this year, but he's got to be our main man. So just knocking it around at the moment, which I don't have a problem with. I'll tell you what, guys, Robinson today has been fantastic. I think this is probably the best I've ever seen him play, to be honest with you. If he plays like this every week, then surely he won't be at Fulham for like another year or two. Surely someone like in the top 6 or 7 is going to go in for him. He played really well in that first half. He was. I mean, the only thing he did wrong really was when it was a bit of a bad tackle when he got a booking. Oof. I said that then and then. Was it Walker won the header and almost put it into Haaland, man. How many touches has Kovacic had? I'm not sure. I did feel that in the first half he was a little bit sort of didn't really do too much, but it's difficult to judge like individual players when the team plays like they did in the first half, which wasn't great, you know. But I guess that's why we do the player ratings. Free kick for Fulham on their own penalty area. Our City were offside. 5 minutes in here to the second half. City have dominated the ball so far, but not really done anything. Just got to be careful because, of course, Arsenal found themselves 2-1 up and Fulham weren't phased. They stuck in there late and then got a goal off a corner, just like they did today against us for their first goal. So in an ideal world, you want to go and get a second as Phil Foden drives forward, but it's good defending again from Anthony Robinson. Really, really good defending as Foden rolls around and he's holding his back. He looks, oh no, this was like literally the worst thing that we could have wanted. Please don't be muddied. He's rolling around. Hopefully he's okay. He's on his knees now. Do you think De Bruyne is holding Foden back? In a not like nasty way? Probably yeah, to be honest. Because of course, if Kevin's fit, Kevin plays in the middle. So in that sort of sense, yeah. It's not a negative thing because of course Kevin De Bruyne is in my opinion, in terms of Foden's development, yeah, probably holding back a little bit, but I think Foden plays a lot more minutes this year than he did last year. I think he does. Spurs up by 2 now, is it? Oh, that's not good, man. I want to end that poll, by the way. Very close, very close. He looks like Foden's all right, by the way, guys. Foden's fine, Foden's fine. I was worried at first, though, because he was rolling around and holding his lower back. Rodri to Kovacic. He tries a long ball over the top. Do you guys think that's a deliberate tactic from Pep Guardiola / Lilo to go long? Because I do feel that we do go long a lot these days. Like maybe it's, I don't know why, but I just feel like we do hit the ball longer. Like Tony Pulis' ball, isn't it? Sean Dyche's ball. Yeah, I don't know about that Haaland. It was Haaland just had a little bit of a battle there with Diop. Referee says no foul. Haaland's not happy. He wants a free kick. I think that was fair. A fair battle, to be honest with you. I do think that sometimes Haaland does get fouled and referees just say, no, it's just a fair battle. It's 50-50. But I do think that time was legit. Long ball up to Raul Jimenez. Kovacic got the ball here. Ake, and he goes long. Nice clearance. I really like how Fulham, like, they just don't look phased at all. They're at the home of the treble winners, European champions, three-peat Premier League winners, FA Cup winners. And, yeah, they just look kind of like chill, innit? They're just like... And they were like that against Arsenal last weekend. They don't look phased at all. Super Cup winners. Sorry, my bad. My bad, El Boss, man. My bad. My bad. Yeah, Raji, if you always do that though, yeah. I remember, right? I don't even get that worried anymore about shit like oh, what's going to happen when Kevin De Bruyne leaves? Because I remember, like 10 years ago when we had Company, and I remember thinking to myself, oh, fuck, what are we going to do when Company leaves? I remember thinking to myself, we are going to be finished. And then he left, and then we was fine. And then I did it with David Silva. Oh my God, this is one of the, if not the best City player of all time. What are we going to do when he leaves? And we were fine. And then we were fine when Fernandinho left. We're fine when Aguero. So I've come to the conclusion now that we will be fine. Pep Guardiola's the one. When he leaves, that'll be interesting. I still think we'll be good when he leaves, like, because I think City will have a good plan, you know. We're not going to be like United, swapping from manager to manager every couple of years. I think we'll make the right decision and we'll give that manager the tools that Pep Guardiola's had and let him do what he wants to be a success. But I do think inevitably this is the best manager of all time. There will be a slight dip. Oh, Fulham playing some risky ball out from the back, but they're getting away with it at the moment. Oh, that's nice play from Fulham, you know. And again, Anthony Robinson, but they have now lost the ball. Oh, Rodri. He's got to be careful, Rodri, as well, you know, because he's on a booking. Ten minutes in. Pretty even start to the second half. Fulham driving forward, Tim Ream. Has Tim Ream always been this good, by the way? Because I've been really impressed with him today. Forget the goal. I think other than the goal, I think he's been pretty decent. Has he always been this good? What's going on here? And who is this Diop guy, man? I mean, who is he? Was he playing last year or what? Team Ream is not that good. I feel like he's playing all right today, man. What's going on there? Oh, okay, go on. Nice, standard. I wonder if we're going to risk leaving Rodri on the pitch. He has got a booking. If he got a second booking, he'd miss the next game, which is West Ham away. So so it's up to you whether you want to risk it or not. Oh, nice play from Kovacic into Haaland. This is good stuff. Pop it off. Alvarez. Jeremy Doku's on the left. Doesn't opt to go for him. Goes back to Kovacic. That was a nice play from Mateo Kovacic then. I feel like Kovacic has stepped it up a little bit in this second half, to be honest. I feel like he's getting on the ball a little bit more. Folding into Rodri. Kovacic. City starting to move the ball a little bit quicker now. Could do with a third goal, man. Really could. At 2-1, I ain't confident. Nice play that from Rodri Akanji. Diaz. Oh, finds Alvarez in the space. Gives it to Doku a little bit behind him, which killed it a little bit, but he still got it. Cuts inside. Jeremy Doku. Oh, then gives the ball away. But no, he doesn't. He gives it to Rodri. My bad. Rodri wasn't in the shot. Akanji. Rodri. It's a nice bit of possession, this, for City. Oh, Rodri tried to find Doku. If he would have got it through to Doku, Doku was in basically loads of space. But Doku, great work that from Jeremy Doku, mate. Fantastic defensive work rate that from Jeremy Doku. Wins the ball for City. And we've dominated possession now for the last 3 or 4 minutes. Chance here. Haaland! Yes! Come on, let's go! Get in there! Boom! That should be game over now. Erling Haaland gets on the score sheet. And it's Manchester City 3, Fulham 1. Get in there. Oh, we needed that, you know. We needed that. Nothing wrong with that goal. Boom, and whacking that on straight away, mates. Lovely finish from Erling Haaland. Never in doubt. And now we just need to lock ourselves in because, to be honest, today we've not really been at the races. But Akanji gets the ball into Rodri. Rodri into Alvarez. Beautiful connection. Who was it before? He was talking about that possible Son-Kane link-up with Alvarez and Haaland. It's a great play. I think, actually, does it come off Tim Ream? Let's have a look at this replay again. Oh, yeah. I was just bigging up Tim Ream, and he just passed the ball to Haaland, mates. Get in there. That should be the 3 points, man. That should be the 3 points. Get in. Come on. Woo! We needed that, to be honest with you. I was getting a bit nervous at 2-1. But that should be... We shouldn't be conceding 2 goals off these now. Surely not. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. We'll take it, take it, take it. Boom. I tell you what, you know what? That's a fair fucking comment, mate, from Agastia. As much as I don't like Alvarez in that space, he does perform. He does get the goals. He does get the assists. I don't know. Oh, no. No. Should be 3-2. Should be 3-2. 4-1 Spurs. Ain't looking good, Brev. Ain't looking good, Brev. Should have been 3-2. That should have been 3-2. Hey, yo, what the hell, man? Chuck Norris coming in with the 5 bomb. 5 gifted memberships from Chuck Norris. Let's get some W's in the chat. What a guy. That is mad. You and Brand coming in with the 5 each. Big up, man. Thank you very much, Chuck. Seriously. Boom. Thank you very much, Bray. W's in the chat. I think we're on 19 new members for the day. That is crazy. Thank you very much for the support, guys. Massively appreciated. As always. Come on, man. Let's get another goal. I went for a 4-1 match prediction. Free kick for City. Jeremy Doku starting to do a little bit better now as well in the second half, which is nice to see. Get in there, man. I'm so buzzing, man. Just hold on to this win and with 5 points clear of Arsenal. 4 wins in a row. Love to see it. Get in. You want Núñez on, do you? I wouldn't put Núñez on just yet. I'd wait a little bit longer. If it's 3-1, I'd probably wait until the 75th, 80th minute for Núñez. If we get one more, then I'm happy to send Núñez on. But at the moment, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Big up, Chuck. Thank you for the 5 gifted, bro. We move. Just got to stay locked in now. Just don't do anything dumb, you know. Just don't do anything dumb. Guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream if you have not done so already. Currently on 515 likes today. Just over 600 people in the building. See if we can get that to 550 likes, man. Let's have a look at the bench. Okay, so the bench for City today is Ortega, Scott Carson, Gvardiol, Rico Lewis, Calvin Phillips. Oh, we're being dumb again. Calvin Phillips, Bernardo Silva, Sergio Gomez, Matheus Núñez, and Oscar Bob. That's your bench, guys. That's your bench. Hey, yo, Lucky M. Thank you for becoming a YouTube member, man. Appreciate the support and welcome to the squad. And we're up to 20 for the day. Thank you, Lucky M. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Squad is growing. The squad is growing. Ruben Diaz drives out from the back. Yeah, Alex, the thing is as well, yeah, like, Doku was fit, you know. Elise wasn't fit. He's injured. So that was another thing. But listen, I think that City are not dumb, mate. You know what I mean? City, I know we like to sit here sometimes, yeah, and go, oh, fucking hell, City, what are you doing, man? Why you not sign this player? Why not do this? Why not do that? Yeah, and I'll come on. I'll accept that. I will come on the stream sometimes and be a bit annoyed as Alvarez. Oh, what a tackle from Diop, mate. Oh. Big chance. Yeah, like I said, I'll come on here and, like, you know, give reactionary takes, but people go, LB, you're so reactionary. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm reacting to what's in front of me. You know what I mean? But when all's said and done, like, listen, the people at this club, the board, the manager, they're not stupid. You know what I mean? They know what they're doing. We're just fans. We just like to have a little bit of a moan now and again. A big up to Chuck Norris, says Haaland hat trick would be nice. Oh, yeah, you got him in the FPL, innit? I know this. Pick up the super chat. $25 minutes to go. And let's all be honest, right? If we can shake hands now on a 3-1, no injuries, we're all shaking hands. Am I right? Am I right? Are we putting handshake emoji in the chat? Is there a handshake emoji? Yeah, come on. I'm shaking hands on a 3-1, no injuries. I'm shaking hands right now. I would like 4-1 because that was my prediction. And my football expert sort of levels, my stocks are rising. But yeah, I'd take a 3-1, no injuries all day long. All day long. And you know what's going to be good as well, right? We're going to come back from the international break. John Stones is going to be fit, which is going to be an amazing, like, reintroduction to see John Stones come back in there. I don't think Akanji's done too bad since he's been in there, you know, but he's just not John Stones. John Stones is just clear in that sort of midfield position. So he's going to get reintroduced into the squad. Who else is injured? Anyone else? Jack Grealish will be back. You know, it's just going to be great, isn't it? You know, lovely stuff. 5-1 to Spurs. Oh, fucking hell, man. Yo, chat, stop telling me now. It's making me upset. Please stop giving me updates on the Burnley game. Unless Burnley score, I don't want no more updates, man. It's making me sad, isn't it? My Vincent Kompany next Manchester City manager hype and train is running is the fuel. This is the fuel. I'm still pushing it. But yeah, I mean, I don't think there's too many people on that train with me. You know, I think I'm maybe a solo rider. Come on, man. Let's get another one. De Zerbi. Yeah, I think De Zerbi is probably up there. You know, Pep's raved about him and that anti in the past and stuff, but I genuinely don't know this. Where was he at Brighton? Like, has he ever had like a job with like trophy pressure? Like, you know, I don't know his past. Do we care about that though? Like, I'm asking that question, but does people care? Like, some people might not care about that. I don't know, man. I think it'll be a very difficult decision, and I tell you what, fans are not going to agree. Whoever we go for, fans will agree. I think unless they get someone like a Luis Enrique, then maybe you'll get most of the fans agreeing and saying, "Oh yeah, that's the chill decision." But if you go for anyone like a De Zerbi, a Kompany, anyone like that, nah, fans won't agree with each other. You get fans saying, "Nah, it's the wrong decision." Fans saying it's the right decision. So yeah, we'll see in it. Long ball over from Akanji to Alvarez. It's a great ball, Akanji. Oh, referee has a penalty, mate. It's a pen. That has to be a pen. I don't know what's going on here. It looked like a penalty kick to me. I think they might have given a penalty. My 4-1 prediction might be on it. Looked like a pen to me. I think they might be reviewing offside. It's a great ball from Akanji. Great touch from Alvarez. Is he inside the box? Oh, does he slip? I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh, referee, that's a penalty kick, mate. He just put his hands on the back of the guy and then he falls over. That's called a push in my world. That's called a push in my world. That's got to be a pen. It's got to be a pen. You can't overturn that because he's put his hands on the back and the guy falls over. Okay, he goes over a little bit soft. I don't think he goes over soft as in dives. I think he sort of like loses his footing a little bit, but he'll argue, I lost my footing because you put your hands on the back. So yeah, clear penalty. Erling Haaland, can he right his wrong from the week just gone where he missed a penalty against Sheffield United? I think Pereira's just been booked for, what's it called? Having a big mouth. And Haaland could get his second goal of the day with the penalty kick. I do think it was a pen, to be fair. Like, the guy's put his hands on. He's just about to shoot, I think, Alvarez. And then you put your hands on the back and the guy goes over. Like, the game is the game. So, yeah, there we go. But can he score? He missed the one against Sheffield United. By the way, I've watched the people was asking me, kept on asking me in the comments. I watched the interview Haaland done with KSI and Logan Paul. And the other guy, who I actually don't know the other guy's name, even though he seems to be on all the podcasts and stuff. And yeah, it was a good podcast, man. I enjoyed listening to it. It was decent. Right, come on, Haaland. Haaland. Come on, man. Let's make this 4. I get my score prediction. If I get 4-1 right, I'm gonna be gassed. Right, come on. Haaland! Boom! Let's go! 4-1. Point secured. Lovely stuff for the goal difference. Lovely stuff. Back to the top of the table. 5 points clear of Arsenal. My friends, Man City are back, baby! Get in there, man. Boom! Love this game so much at times. Ha ha! Let's go. Nunes. Come on, man. Let me get Nunes on the pitch. 20 minutes to go. 3-goal cushion. We ain't going to fuck that one up. I tell you what, it's a great penalty. Great penalty. Wow. No one's saving that. No one is saving that. Ha ha ha! Get in there. What a day. It's sunny. City winning 4-1. I'm going to have a curry for tea. Life is good, man. Life is good. Ha ha, yeah. Right, hat trick, baby. Let's get a hat trick. Come on, one more for Haaland for a hat trick. Take a draw now at Emirates. I've changed my mind. Before I wanted United to win because they're not title challengers and Arsenal are. But nah, I can't be arsed with United winning. Give me a draw, man. Give me a draw, and I'll be loving that. Give me a draw. Give me a high score. I don't care who wins in the Liverpool game, but give me a high scoring game in the Liverpool Aston Villa game. Give me some like big tackles, big crunching tackles in the Old Firm in the morning. And then boom. What day? What weekend? And then it's international break. Great. You know what, man? I might have to take up a different sport for the international break, innit? You know what I mean? I was actually watching cricket before. Yeah, I was watching cricket. Well, I actually wasn't watching cricket because it was raining. But I would have watched it if it wasn't raining. I think it was Pakistan, India, 1-day international. I was like, I'll have a bit of that. And then I put it on and it was raining, so I couldn't watch it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of want to get into NFL and that. NFL. I like it. You know what? I actually do like American football. I really like it. I really like American football, I might have to get into that a little bit more. LB, City going to make subs? It's City, so probably not. I would like to see Nunes come on. Fulham are going to full send it now, I think. They're going to make a few changes. It looks like Willian's coming on. Castagna's coming on. He's not a bad player. I don't mind him. Castagna's a right back, right wing back. Willian's coming on as well. Bobby Reed off for Willian. Do you know Reed, yeah? the left winger for Fulham. I've seen him a few times now, right? I've seen him against Arsenal. I've seen him against City. Does he have output? Does he have output at all? Because, like, I watch him and, like, he looks okay when he gets on the ball, but, like, all I can think of, I don't remember him really doing anything against Arsenal. And then he's not really done too much today. So, is he young? Like, what's his game? Like, is he promising? Is he a young, promising player? Like, let me check his stats out on that. There he is. Oh, wait, no, he's 30. He's 30. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like there's something there as a player. Like, I like the way he gets the ball and that, but then the next bit, when he gets the ball and then has to make that decision, whether it's a shot, whether it's a cross, I just feel that, like, there's something missing from his game. Just need to dial in now, man, because you don't want to be doing anything dumb, you know what I mean? Get through this next 7 minutes. Get to 80 minutes. No goals conceded. And then we can... Oh, what a save, Edison! Oh, what a save! Yes, City just don't look fully right defensively today. It's great play from Raul Jimenez. He's up against Diaz. It's a strong battle, obviously. Two very strong... Oh, no, he's not. He's up against Akanji. He doesn't get close enough. And then Edison makes a great save. I don't know if it was going in, but it's a great save. Another corner for Fulham, which they are dangerous at. Need to switch on here. Remember, guys, after the live stream, after the game, we're heading over to the player ratings. So make sure you join us straight away for the player ratings. The stream will automatically redirect you, so you don't have to go anywhere. But if for whatever reason it doesn't redirect you, just go on my YouTube channel, it's LB, and we'll be live for the player ratings. And then after that, if you fancy coming on and having a chat, we'll be live on Twitter Spaces. My Twitter is in the description if you fancy coming on, giving your thoughts. And then Monday night, we'll do a live phone-in show on YouTube so you can come on and we can have a bit more of a chill chat. 15 minutes to go here. The job's not done. Should be done. 3 goals advantage. But the way we played today, it wouldn't surprise you if Fulham got another goal. Offside, that we needed that. Needed that. Lovely jubbly. Sergio Gomez. Sergio Gomez, people, is coming on for Rodri. Eh? What? What? I don't get that one. What's going on there? Sergio Gomez is on for Rodri. Okay, we'll take that. Does anyone want to try and explain that sub? Doku is off. Oh, wait, what? Wait a sec. Is Kovacic going to the 6, Bernardo in the middle, and Gomez left wing? Are we about to see Gomez wing season? Are we about to see Sergio Gomez on the wing? I think we are. I think we are. Oh, this is it now. This is what we wanted to see. Nice tackle from Akanji. This is great stuff. Sergio Gomez on the wing. We are cooking. Let's go. Woo. Let's have it, man. Gomez left wing. Come on. This is what we've been waiting for, man. This is real. Last year was a difficult year for Gomez. You know what I mean? Guy was playing left back. Not a left back. He got sent off against Bruges. You know, it wasn't a great season for him personally. But we've wiped the slate clean. Yeah. We've all agreed to that, by the way. Everyone in the chat, we've all agreed. We're going to wipe the slate clean for Sergio Gomez. And now we're going to judge him solely as an attacking player. So let's go. Let's see what he can do. Yeah. Oh, people keep talking about Calvin Phillips, man. I'm not being funny, not disrespectful, but like the guy's finished at City. I mean, it's not. I say it. People think it's harsh. Not harsh. Like it's just the truth. Sergio Gomez is coming on in front of him. You know what I mean? How did Diop not get a red card for the pen? He's on a yellow. Yeah, fairs. Good comment. Good comment. Fulham coming forward here. Still 12, 13 minutes left plus stoppage time. You don't want to be conceding a goal yet. They carded Pereira, apparently, for the pen. If that's true. Yeah, I mean, the thing is with Calvin Phillips, right? I spoke on this the other day when I did a stream about it, right? But, like, from his point of view, he's still going to get picked for England, right? Because he's been picked for England. So you'd think now that he's probably going to get picked for the England squad for the Euros in the summer. So he's probably thinking to himself, well, I'm getting picked anyway. If I go somewhere else, what about if I start playing really bad? I might not get picked then. Do you know what I mean? Nunes probably won't come on, LB, says Harry. Yeah, I don't know, man. I still think there's a chance he might come on. But he has only had what? Did he have one training session? Has he had a training session? I think, he's had one training session, I think, innit? I think he's had one training session. So, yeah, probably not. But I don't know, man. We are 3 goals up. I think it would be it'd be good for him if he gets on for like 5 minutes just to give him a little bit of the taste, the creme de la creme, you know? I think he did. I think Nunes trained once, but maybe that's not right. When did we sign? Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't even know. It's all just like a blur. You know, this last week is just like a blur. Oh, here he comes. Adama Traore. Here's trouble. Fucking hell. Ten minutes to go plus stoppage time. Get thinking about your player ratings as well, guys. Because it's been an interesting game, hasn't it? It's been an interesting day with some performances. I don't think we've played particularly great, but we find ourselves 4-1 up, which shows you just how good we are. So get thinking about your player ratings. We're doing that straight after this game. Raul Jimenez goes off for Fulham. To be fair, I don't even think he's done that bad today, Raul Jimenez. He's tried to cause a little bit of a menace up there. I think he was the guy who got the assist for the goal, or like he was the one who made the near post run, I think, and put the cross in. So he's not done too bad. Wilson, I like Wilson. Wilson, he's gone off. Muniz and Traore is on now. Chelsea just missed an open net. Are they still getting beat 1-0? Fucking hell, man. Should have put money on that. I knew. Something in my head this morning was like, oh, everyone's disrespecting Forest, you know. Forest are a good team. So next game for City is going to be West Ham away after the international break. Tough game. They've done well this season. Had a good start. I watched what 20 minutes last night. 20 minutes of the game yesterday, and then I just turned it off. But they look decent, man. They do look good. Bowen looks like he's like come alive again. I think most of last season, am I right in saying that Bowen kind of didn't do as good as they thought he was going to do last year? And then he scored the goal in the final, didn't he? And then I think he's had a decent start to the year, Jared Bowen. Makes you think, like, is he not a player that maybe not bigger, but like, you know, like a better team would go for? Like, for example, United spent, what, 80, 90 million on Anthony? Like, realistically, how much better is Anthony, if at all, than Jared Bowen? You know? I think Calvin Phillips is coming on, guys. I think I just seen him then. There's 8 minutes to go. This could be good for Phillips. Oh, folded in the space. Got Walker out on the wing. Walker gets the ball. Cuts it back to Bernardo. Now we're in pause mode. Well, last year, Phillips played 290 minutes in the Premier League. And if he comes on now, there'll probably be about 5 or 6 minutes minimum added on. So he's going to get 10. Ball whipped in. Ooh, it's going to be a corner, I think. Corner for City. And I think we're going to see Calvin Phillips, guys. LB has an Anthony agenda. I think, don't most people just think he's just a bit shit, bro? Like, I don't even think it's an agenda. I just don't think he's a great player, innit? Kovacic goes off. Yeah, he's been all right today. I don't think that was his best game today, Kovacic, but he played all right. Played good. I think he played better in the second half than he did in the first half. But here he comes, Calvin Phillips. Right, come on, man. Slam it. We're all rooting for you. We're all rooting for you, man. Come on. Show us what you got. We all want him to succeed, man. He needs to. This is his moment. And people might laugh at that, but it's not. It's true. He's got what? He'll probably have what? 15 minutes now? Maybe a bit more to get on the ball and impress. This is his time. Guys, by the way, 5 likes away. 5 from 550. So 600 people in the building. If you've not already liked the stream, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. 5 away from 550, man. Let's have a look at some scores around the ground, man. Ah, Burnley, man. What are you doing? Ah, Bournemouth. Bournemouth 2-1. Wow, when did they score? I don't remember anyone saying that. Bournemouth, that's a big, big, big victory for Bournemouth. Yeah, terrible for Burnley. Forest still holding on at Stamford Bridge. They're currently 1-0 down, Chelsea. Palmer's on the pitch. Woo, Palmer came on. He came on at within half an hour to go. And then, obviously, it's just City. The Newcastle play at 5:30. Come on, City. Hold on to a 4-1 here. I got my prediction right. Call out the scores, you knob. What do you mean? What does that mean? I know what you mean. You reckon Brighton win? Well, I'll tell you what, man. If Brighton win, that's 3 losses on the bounce for Newcastle. He's not good. I thought they were poor against City. Crumbled against Liverpool. I think they've got a win today. I think they've got a win. Maybe a draw's not the worst. They'll just go, right, we had really hard fixtures. We move now. But Newcastle are in this weird sort of position as a team where they're at some point, and they're in the transition now. At some point, they've got to stop saying, well, it's Manchester City. Well, it's Liverpool. And start saying, fuck, we lost that shit. You know what I mean? Like, now maybe this isn't the year for that. Maybe it's next year. Maybe it's the year after. I don't know. Everyone will have their own opinion on that. But they are in that transition. And obviously, if they lose today, that's 3 on the back. At some point, they've got to start saying, we need to be winning these games. Now, maybe that's not this year. Maybe it's next year. I don't know. But their midfield 3. There's not many better midfield 3s in the division than theirs. City coming forward again here. Alvarez into Foden. Haaland making a run. Just couldn't get it through there. Diop has actually been pretty decent today. He just defended that there as well. Big up Lazuli, man. You rate Ange? Well, I mean, to be fair, I'd not seen much of Ange, you know what I mean? Because I didn't watch him in Celtic. But, I mean, looks like he plays some good stuff. Seems pretty funny guy as well. Yeah, I think he looks like, that's nice play from Phillips, you know. Oh, but it's a skill move as well. It's a good play. Nice. That's all he needs to do. Just keep things ticking over. That's good play, that from Phillips. Nice little bit of play, man. Phillips again. Nice ball out. That's a good ball. Up. Unlucky Walker. I tell you what, guys, Robinson has been fantastic today for Fulham. He has been really, really good. This is definitely the best I've ever seen him. Because every time, basically, people used to say, especially like the Americans, who obviously see him a lot. Oh, look at you say, oh, he's decent, LB. And I was like, every time I watch him, he doesn't do well. And I remember, I think we had this conversation last year in the same game when City played Fulham at home. And everyone was like, yeah, watch him in this game. And then he give a penalty away. But today, he's been fantastic. He really, really has. If he can keep this level of performance up, then, geez. 2-2 Brentford. That's disappointing for Bournemouth. That is disappointing for Bournemouth. Chelsea into the 92nd minute. 1-0 down at home to Forest. Free kick for City about 30 yards out. Very central. And Buemo, he's a good player. Buemo, he's a good player. Right, guys. Suggestion time. What do you want me to call the player rating stream? Scrappy win, but who cares? Erling strikes again. Strange performance, but points gained. Come on, man. Give me some suggestions for the name of the player ratings. You guys can decide it, man. Whoever gets it will be buzzing. Foden the maestro. Come on, it needs to be there. Boom. Short but sweet, you know. Oscar Bobby's on the pitch, and so is Rico Lewis. Top of the league. Top of the league, got the job done. I like them too. Nah, but our Queen, you know what I mean? Scrappy is in, like, it's not the best performance. Probably scrappy is not the right word to use, but you know what I mean. Doku season. Yeah, Doku cooked. I tell you what, we could have a penalty here. Could have a penalty. Is this handball? Yeah, I don't think so. Let me have a look. That's harsh. Yeah, I didn't give it. Correct decision. Best ever game for Grealish. Oh, man, you guys. You fucking guys. Yeah. I need to decide. It's time to decide the decision. Is that a thing? It's time to decide the decision. I feel like that's not right. I think I might go top of the league. Top of the league. That's good, isn't it? Top of the league. There we go. Boom. Four minutes to go anyway. The stream will automatically redirect you guys to the player ratings, so don't go anywhere. If for whatever reason the stream doesn't redirect you, just go into my YouTube channel, it's LB, and we'll be live at 5 o'clock. There will be no delay. We're live straight away. Don't mess about. Phillips is back. Perfect start continues. Oh, perfect start, you know. That's actually not a bad one, Kipak's kid. If I'd not already done it, I probably would have gone with perfect start. But we'll take top of the league. Top of the league is also good. But perfect start. That's the one. Doku, the new Salah. What? Yeah, you know what? To be honest, guys, first 20 minutes was really poor, but we done well. We got ourselves ahead, and we kicked on in the second half. Some nice performances. I feel like in the second half we all upped our game. You know, well, not us, you know, as fans, but like the players upped the game. And yeah, I think you could clearly see the gap in quality in the second half. First half, Fulham did really well. We didn't do well, so the gap in quality wasn't really there. But second half, we've improved massively. Lilo is him. Chat, you can let me know in the chat. Is Lilo him? Is Lilo him? Arvida Zane thinks Lilo is him. Nacho says Phillips is cooking. Come on, let's go and get another one. Oh, lucky. Hey up, hey up. Come on. It's 4-on-2. It's 4-on-2. Bob to Rico. Oh, we're in a dead situation. Bob. Still Bob. Still Bob. Oh, reset. No worries. He's got to see he's smart there. He's just thought, I'm going to do what Pep wants me to do here and keep the ball. 3 minutes ago. Juan Mart is definitely him, says Hysteria. I think there's a good chance that he's him, but who knows? Oh, referee. Could be off here, you know, Pereira. He's already been booked once. It was a late challenge. Referee says, get on with it. But he could have been sent off there, Pereira. Very lucky. And they can't even be arsed now, Fulham. The players aren't even moving, man. Alex says Haaland, man of the match. Well, get thinking about your player ratings because we're going live as soon as this ends in the separate stream. And big up to everyone, by the way, who's become a channel member today. Massively appreciate the support on that. Thank you very much. And the super chatters as well, legends. We got some live watch-alongs tomorrow. The old firm is still up in the air. I don't know if I'm going to do that one yet. I don't know what, because it's early on, but definitely doing the Arsenal-Liverpool one, 100%. So make sure you join us for some quality football action tomorrow, the Premier. Sergio Gomez on the left, who unfortunately hasn't really had too much of the ball since he's come on, which is a shame. Oh, he's cooked him. He's cooked him. Oh! Oh, it's a hat trick for Haaland. And Sergio Gomez has just absolutely smoked it. Oh, my God. Holy Sergio Gomez. I was not familiar with your game, bro. I was not familiar with your game. But oh my days, that was unreal from Sergio Gomez. It's a Haaland hat-trick, the first one of the season. It's took him 4 Premier League games, but this is class from Sergio Gomez. Oh, it's unreal. It's unreal. Beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. What a finish that is, as our boss man says, identical to City versus United. Oh, that is perfect, mate. That is perfect. Oh, what a play that is from Sergio Gomez. We read him wrong. We read him wrong. We all need to apologise, man. We all need to apologise. We misjudged him. He's not a defender. He's a world-class winger with skill like that. And the cross from Sergio Gomez there was out of this world. Gomez in the chat. Wow. A little bit annoyed because my score prediction is now not correct. But at 4-1, 5-1, I was in the right sort of area. Oh, my God. What a play. Did Chelsea lose? Yeah, Chelsea. Did Chelsea lose? Yeah, Chelsea lost, man. Oh, my God. Lovely stuff. Boo! What a day. What a day, man. Oh, this is good stuff, man. I love this game. Right, come on. Dial in now. Don't be conceding a second here. And that should be game. I think that's going to be game. Don't go anywhere, guys. The stream will automatically redirect you to the player ratings. It's going to be a tricky one, man, because it's an interesting game. First half weren't too good, but we come in clutch at the end. So don't go anywhere. Manchester City win the game 5-1. Go back to the top of the league. Great performance from City. Well, not great, but like decent performance from City. We get 5 goals when we didn't even play that well. It's quite remarkable. I'm buzzing. Big up to everyone that's super chatted. Big up to all the new members. Stream will redirect you. Let's do it. Play rating season. Let's have it. See you in a bit.